Wait and see. He's for part of the wait tribe.
Okay, it's starting up. Starting up.
Yeah. Now you're live.
Welcome back to the Hank Strange Situation, Lifestyles of the Locked and Loaded.
Ridiculous.
Twink 44. That didn't come with the gun, did it? Wow. Hey.
Shh. I don't know what you're talking about. No, really?
I can hear him, unfortunately.
We can hear him just fine. I wonder if can they hear us? So,
Can
welcome
you
to
hear
the Big Face
me?
P Show. Today we have Hank Strange and Walter from Safety Harbor Firearms.
Me.
Walter and I will be taking over.
Oh, yeah.
Today, I just put up a video, guys. You guys can go check out my channel, Babyface P. I'm gonna keep talking while Hank tries, and because they can't hear him anyways. I'm hoping
No
you guys
sound
can hear
from
me.
anyone? Is it just Hank, or is it just?
I hope it's just Hank.
Oh, Hank. Can't hear Hank. Okay.
All right, good. So you can't hear Hank. So
can
go
you
check
guys
out
hear
my
me now?
YouTube
You
channel.
should be able to hear me now. If you can hear me now, let me know. I think basically we're in a new studio, so I unplugged everything. Let me know if we're coming through loud and clear right now. Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
They can hear us.
Let's see whether they can hear it. All right, let's see here. It's just with no audio. We can hear Walter and Babyface. You can hear Walter and Babyface. Okay, I'll wait for someone to confirm.
Yeah,
okay, now they can hear me. Let's start this all over again. We're gonna start it all over again. That's how it works. You just gotta psych yourself up. It's show business. Here we go, Walter. Here we go, and
boom.
Boom. All right.
To the Hank Strange Situation.
All over
Lifestyles
again. Make
of
sure
the
you
Locked
subscribe.
and
Make sure you thumbs up. Ring the bell so you can be notified every time we go live. We are live. Come on, guys. Jazz hands. Whoever didn't do jazz hands. Yeah, do the jazz hands again. There you go. Ooh,
Take two.
Jazz hands. There you go. And here's what I was showing in my jazz hands the first time. This sticker. Do you know where that sticker's from? Do you even care? Are you a hater like Walter Killer Keller?
No hating.
Of what that is. We'll talk about that here. And oh, look, maybe I could show this. Ooh.
That's a pretty crazy sticker for Lock, though. It's not black and white.
Show that. All right, so we are live. I hope you got your big girl panties on. This is episode 503, FreeForAll Monday. We've got Walter of SHF, Babyface P also here. There we go.
Am I centered all right? I moved my
you're centered good. Walter's
I was
good.
I was leaning pretty hard.
Yeah, Walter's looking pretty handsome with that broadcast Hank Strange patch on. Look at that. Very sexy, Walter. Man. That thing is a fashion statement.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
What it's saying? I don't know what the statement is, but it's definitely a fashion. Oh, yes, and you've got your SHF shirt on.
Yeah.
There it goes.
I had this on all day, so.
Yeah, Babyface has the classic shot. For everyone listening on audio, it says Gun Parts Numrich.
Numrich Gun Parts Corp. Yep.
Oh, okay.
They did a video with their parts, some of their parts that I bought, and they sent me a T-shirt.
Okay. Shout out to is it Numrich or Numrich?
Numrich. I've always called it Numrich.
Oh, okay. Shout out to them. You should get them to come on the podcast, man. How about that?
Okay.
No, they don't do podcasts?
I don't know. Somebody got in touch with me from the company on Instagram and was like, "Hey, we saw your video. You want a T-shirt?" And I was like, "Yeah,
Okay.
I'll take a T-shirt."
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, free T-shirt. Hell yeah.
If there's anyone from Numrich out there and you want to come on the podcast and chit chat with us, We promise not to bite more than 3 times.
And only in a loving way.
Yes.
They got a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to those guys. Thanks for sending Babyface a t-shirt.
I would love to go to wherever they're located and just walk through their back section where it's just parts.
It's warehouse and warehouse.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's gotta be amazing.
Where are they? What state are they
New York.
in? Oh, New York.
Are they in New York?
Oh, for shame. For
Well, they've
shame.
always been there. So.
Yeah, I know. There's other companies that are up there as well. Okay, so I'm going to go full screen here. We're going to get into a bunch of stuff. By the way, thanks for everyone for joining us. Please do smash the thumbs ups. We appreciate that. I'm going to go full screen here if I can for a second. And no, I can't. Hold on. Let me see. Why? Here we go. Try it again. Boom. So I know the background looks different. I'm in a completely different studio tonight. Same building, but a couple of doors down. So we're in the process of moving and everything. I do have right over here, I do have the patch wall hanging up, but that's about all we have over here. And of course, the lights and everything else. So hopefully we'll get this situation all sorted out here. Babyface, you came over earlier. Check out the new digs.
I like the new digs.
Yeah. So, bear with us. It's going to take us a little while to get everything sorted out here. That's probably why the audio wasn't working, because I unplugged everything and brought everything over here. Flying Rich wants to know what you're eating, Walter.
Actually, I'm eating some chili and some pasta.
Chili and pasta. Chill pasta.
And also to Rich, did he watch the launch last night of the rocket? We had a launch on the last night at Cape Canaveral.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I couldn't see it from here. Some people in Florida saw it, but I could. I went outside and looked where I normally look, like when the space shuttle go up, and nothing. So.
Oh. Okay.
That was at 11:03 last night. 11:03.
Okay, if anyone saw that launch, let us know. Brad Moore says, "Yo, finally joining live. Listen on the podcast all the time." Oh, I wish I had. You know what? I did order one of those little pads to control everything. I'm gonna see if I could put.
Did you actually?
Yes, I was.
I think it's gonna work out really well.
Do you remember this weekend when I was trying to work and you were trying to get me to shenanigans?
I remember this weekend.
With you?
I remember this weekend when I came over and to do a video and Hank was looking at watches. I do remember that.
How could you? You're just gonna wrap me out like that? Wow. Anyway, I was looking at ordering that thing, so I ordered one. We'll see.
Cool.
Go ahead.
What'd you order?
There's a button thingy that you can get.
Button thingy.
And all the functions of this stuff, it can be on little buttons that you could push.
It's like a live stream.
What's that?
It's like a live streaming deck where you can press the buttons to change between.
This will do your live streaming. You plug in the wire to the blasting pad and you go. Yeah.
Kaboom! Yeah. So.
How much voltage does that put out?
I don't know.
Can you poke it against somebody and clack it, and will it hurt?
And shock them?
Yeah.
No, it's got.
Do it.
It's got 2 little leads, right?
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't. You want me to stick my finger in there and see what happens?
Oh boy.
I put my tongue on it. No way.
Oh, no. Oh boy.
No, I need another crash. I might be a crash test dummy, but I ain't dumb.
Yeah. Stargazer ATX says Hank equals awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Wow. What do you want? What are you trying to get, Stargazer?
I know, yeah.
Much appreciated. Hootin' in the house, but make sure you guys follow Hootin' in the house. He says, "Hey, Hank, haven't had a chance to watch the show in a while. Hope all is well. All is well." Let's see. We've got a bunch of people out there. We could probably, let's do a little quick shout out to everyone, right? Why not? Richard Maunders out there from jolly old England.
Richard, fine, Rich. I can't have a detonator on. Oh, come on, man. What's up? What does the world come to when you
don't
can't
be ratting us out, people? Don't be ratting us out. Shout out to Richard Monder. No shout out for Flying Rich for that one. No shout out for him. I refuse.
No love for you.
I refuse to shout out Flying Rich. Let's see who else we got. Camp David is out there. Chris Williams, Pistol Packing Bomber, Corey Williams. Is Your Six Covered is also out there. Shout out to him. Randy Peacocks is doing the waves and the thumbs ups. So you guys don't forget to do that. Also, by the way, you really do need to go to hankstrange.com, sign up for our email list, and follow us over there. We still haven't got our Facebook back. You know, some very negative tea leaves out there for our Facebook page right now. So, yeah, go there. Go to hankstrange.com. Sign up for the email list. Also, by the way, thanks to Franklin Armory, the sponsor tonight. Shout out to those guys. They make binary triggers for lots of different guns.
Yes, they
some
do.
pretty good ones out there.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if they're like a tool to be used, but they're really freaking fun.
That's all you need.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
You need.
I mean, fun, man. That's. Isn't fun like fun is an official reason to buy gun stuff? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, you have to leave some space for that. Okay, that's functional for sure, right? There's what you carry, or what you would use for training and stuff like that. But fun's good. Armament and Axis, shout out to him. Let's see who else we got out there. I did shout out Stargazer. Jade Grew out there as well. Boss Hog says hello. Hello to Boss Hog. Special K. Special K says, evening peeps, saying hi from the communist/corrupt state of New Jersey. New Jersey. I used to live in New Jersey. Yeah, that's where my sons were born in Jersey, actually.
Jersey, yeah.
Yeah, in Jersey. So I don't know what part of Jersey he's in. I know he's also from Jersey. So shout out to him. Try to stay safe out there in Jersey, man. I don't know what to say to you. Stay away from any garbage dumps. There's lots of them in Jersey. Also, lots of prisons, Walter.
Really?
Why are you bringing me up in prison?
Does anyone who knows what do you know how every state has a thing? So like Florida's the Sunshine State.
Yeah.
What state is Jersey? Do you know?
Well, I know. I saw a map one time of the illegal dumps that the mafia used to run, and they're everywhere in New Jersey. And I'm not kidding. There was a dot everywhere.
Yeah. But it's not that. Babyface, do you know? Did you study this in like
Jersey?
Yeah. You know what
the hell
state?
No, I don't know anything about Jersey other than he's commie.
Oh. Michael Bender says, hello all, long time no see, hope all's well. Me not so much, but such is life. Okay, hope things get better for you. Chris Bullis is out there, Judd Miller's out there. I'm trying to go through Yannick Stoner is out there, E-Rock is out there, shout out to E-Rock. Michael Avens. Let's see who else we got. Len Holt says, under siege by Doomberg. So there you go. Okay, if I missed anyone on the shout-outs, let me know, and we'll do shout-outs. Jersey, let's see. Eric Hammond got it. The Garden State.
Oh,
the Garden State. Yeah, that's on the license plates.
Yeah, the Garden State.
Yeah. Florida's the Sunshine State. I think Jersey's the Dumpshine State.
Yeah, it's the Garden State. I guess that's you get all the dumps. Isn't that good for composting or something?
This is dumps where the land glows afterwards.
The motorboater says the poop hole state.
All you gotta do is where that dump's at, just jam a pipe in the ground and hook your gas burner up to it.
Serious methane up in there. Jersey, but you know what? Jersey typically has the cheapest gas.
Is it really?
Yeah.
But you can't pump it yourself.
Yeah, you can't pump your own gas in New Jersey.
That's a racket.
So you always feel special when somebody has to pump your gas.
Yeah.
In Jersey. So I don't know if you enjoy getting your gas pumped, there you go. Let's see what else.
I enjoy getting my gas pumped every night.
Get your ass. Oh wait, hang on. Excuse me. Gas pump.
Wrong thing. Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Let's see here. Bruce Ludman says hello from New York. Shout out. We got some people from New York listening.
That is the Bruce, the amazing Bruce.
Amazing.
First patron on my Patreon.
Oh, congratulations. You know what? You should just talk about that. Congratulations to you. You guys signed up for Patreon.
Yeah, I finally did it. Hank finally convinced me enough to do it. I have a Patreon finally. It's patreon.com/babyfaceP. And I have a bunch of tiers, the lowest being $1 a month, and you can hit me up on Discord. So I have a Discord set up so you can jump in Discord and hit me up on there.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Here's what I'm going to do for you, Babyface P, because it's your birthday.
Oh, no.
And I love you.
Oh, no. This is not boding well for me.
No, here's what I'll do. I will give you 10 Hank Strange patches. So the first people that sign up for your thing, you can gift them
If we
10 Hank Strange patches.
If Bruce, it's your number one. If you want one, you let me know, and it's yours.
Yeah, and guess what? Since Walter loves you, we'll get 10 Safety Harbor patches from Walter.
There you go.
So.
Thanks for volunteering.
I'm glad you got volunteered for that. That's
no
awesome.
worries, I got it.
But listen, we want to encourage people to sign up and support you on Patreon. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
I think I have a Patreon thing too, but I've never done anything with it. So.
No, yeah, I know you do have one. We used to talk about it, but
It's
you have
too much
so many things.
It's too much work.
Yes, too much.
It's another job, man.
You got to work for the people that are on your Patreon, Walter. You got to show them inside
I don't
stuff.
nobody on my Patreon.
Okay, but this is how you get the people on there, by showing them the insider stuff that no one else gets to see of Safety Harbor Firearms.
Okay.
Like when Minnie has to go for a poop. Perfect.
That's not my job, man.
Oh, okay.
But when she comes in and she's comes in the morning and sits right down next to me, waiting to get some food, because I fed her the day before. But,
yeah. Did you throw a link in the chat, Patrick, for your Patreon?
I did at the very beginning.
Do it. You can do it again. Bruce Ludman says yes, please. So he wants a patch. Boom. There you go.
Done and done.
Yeah. Yep. So absolutely do that.
Crystal Pack and Mama Corey Williams says she wants a Hank Strange patch.
Yes. Okay. You know what? We'll have to get that worked out. So there you go. I know that Lola's working on something. There's a whole bunch of different things going on, so we have to catch up. We have to catch up to stuff. So, and I'm sure if there's people who are on, definitely if you support us on Patreon and you need a patch, I know Lola was sending those out to the folks who support us on there as well. So. We'll get all that stuff worked out. There's a bunch of things we need to do with the .com that we're working on. So
so I guess for the first 10 people, let me say it again: BabyfaceP, Patreon.com/BabyfaceP, and the first 10 that I get will get patches from. I'll send some stickers along since I don't have patches yet. I need to get some made. Maybe tonight I'll work on that actually. Tax return comes in tomorrow, so don't tell Mom.
What happened to? I thought you had stickers.
Might take some of that. I have stickers. I'll send stickers along, but
okay.
Look. I don't even have one. So
you don't have Babyface P stickers?
Are you serious?
Then again, I don't think. Do you got a Safety Harbor Firearms T-shirt?
I don't have a SafetyArbor Firearms.
We might have to have. We might have to have a prisoner exchange.
Yeah, we can do that.
Like swapping spies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good idea. Also, Walter, by the way, if you don't know this, I turned on the video on Stranger Palooza. So anyone who's listening to this, please go to YouTube/Stranger Palooza and follow us on there. That's where I'm putting up car videos. Walter has Dirtfoot Racing.
I have a question.
What's up?
How can I get that onto Dirtfoot Racing on YouTube?
You either have to. You can download it or you can share it on the playlists. We can figure out something if you want to throw it up on Dirtfoot Racing.
Because I was trying to do that when I saw it this morning, and it was frustrating me. So.
Wait. You wanted to put it in Dirtfoot Racing on what? You wanted to post it up to your YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You just either have to download it, which I guess I have to show you how to do that.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I have to give you special permission because,
pay homage to the YouTube gods.
Yes, exactly. But we can take care of that. Also, we'll do a follow-up, by the way, in case anyone wants to, because, in that video, that's the first time that Walter or I used the Dyno, or we didn't use the Dyno, someone else.
We watched, yeah.
Yeah. So that's our first experience with a Dyno, first experience with Race Chip. We will, when we get together sometime, Walter, we get the two cars together, we should do a follow-up of what we think about Race Chip, after all that.
Yeah. I every time I get out in the thing, especially this cool morning still, and get on it, man, it's like, whoa, it goes.
Yeah, if you guys want to know, I think it actually works pretty great. I was a little bit jealous of Walter at first because Walter got over 40 horsepower. Right. From his car had was it 170?
170, yeah.
Yeah,
that's the engine.
Yeah, so that's a big percentage. I got 60, but percentage-wise it's not as big, but the Audi was already well tuned and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so,
you got all kinds of gizmos on that thing.
Yeah, but the gizmos messed it up on the dyno.
The gizmo said, no race chip for you. Race chip for you.
Yeah, the dyno, for whatever reason, it was tough. It was tough on the dyno with all the safety stuff on there. It wasn't, I guess, getting the proper load. Clover Tax says, "Happy Monday, Hank, Walter, Babyface, and chat peoples."
Is Marley riding around in the
I
living
know,
room or
and you hear
something,
the
or what?
sound? What's that?
That's the way. So because I moved, I'm on the street side now of the building.
Ah, okay.
So because I moved studios, I'm on the street side of the building. So you might hear a car or two as someone rips down the road here. But that's the sound of freedom. Yeah, you might hear an ambulance. You might hear some shootouts.
We're gonna do that tonight, actually. Oh,
What?
We're gonna be taking our bikes out tonight. Marley finally got her. During nursing school, her tag expired, and she just never did anything about it and forgot about it until today. She finally went in and got it all done. So both of our bikes are up and running again, and we're going to go to dinner after the show and ride the motorcycles.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Long.
Hey, you want to hear a story about bike riding and on a bicycle?
Okay, what happened?
Well, we were leaving the shop the other day, coming up to McMullen Booth, and the light there, we were waiting there, and it turned green for us. Here comes this person barreling down the road, not even stopping at all, and here's a guy riding a bicycle. Luckily, the guy on the bicycle was paying attention, or it would have been like full on hit the guy with the bicycle, and then probably careened into us or threw him into us, one or the other. Luckily, Peggy was watching too, and she didn't go out into the. We would have got T-boned.
Whoa.
You know, so yeah, the car hit his front. The car swerved when it finally realized what it was going on, and kind of hit the bike a little bit. He kind of fell down, but he didn't get like hit. So yeah, that was a close one. Yeah. So
yeah, that would not have been pretty.
No, that would have been a really bad crash. Yeah.
Shout out to Opt Out of Gun Control, Joseph Anthony as well. Lots of people giving you birthday shout outs, Patrick.
It's not yet. It's not yet Saturday. I'm trying to say that. It's Saturday. Hank said birthday, but Saturday's my birthday.
People can start the party. They can start the party now.
You know, we joke that my
party
mom's
at your
over
house.
For an entire
your
month.
house, right?
Yeah, come on over. I take that back. Don't come on over. That'd be really bad because somebody's gonna be like, "Well, you invited us."
Yeah.
Pizza party.
Some people know the address over there.
Yeah, I know exactly. I thought about that after I said it. I was like, "Oh, there's some people that actually know my address."
Yeah, Richard.
Knock.
Richard.
Yeah.
Will show up. Yeah. So I'm sorry I cut you off. You were trying to say something. Oh, now silence. Yeah, I thought you were saying. Oh, was that Walter? Trying to say something. Shout out to BWE Firearms, by the way.
Hey.
I thought about saying something, but about birthday stuff, but I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Oh no.
Rich. So Flying Rich wants to know what time. What time's the party?
You bring the ammo, and we will have a party.
Yeah. And Bruce Ludman wants to know.
Bruce, it's a hell of a drive for you.
Yeah, Bruce Ludman says.
I believe he is very close to the Great Lakes, so that is a very long drive.
Yeah, Bruce Ludman says, "Hank, where are your balls?"
The balls, yeah.
My balls are actually in the other room. Hell, hold on, Lola, bring my balls.
My balls are always
Where's my balls, Lola?
Right?
I don't know if Lola might not be out there. I don't know. She might not be out there. I think she's moving stuff back and forward. So, unfortunately, I can't help with the moving right now because I'm working. But I think she's moving.
How convenient.
I still have my balls. I still have them. I'll show you guys. Yeah. So listen, Facebook. We still can't get the Facebook back, man. Over a week at this point.
I don't think I never mentioned anything. I got shit canned from Facebook on Saturday for 24 hours. I have no idea what I did.
Are you sure? No.
I haven't posted. Like I told Marley, I haven't posted in a while. Like I don't post to my personal Facebook ever. And then,
so this is your personal Facebook.
This is my personal, yeah.
Can you see your posts on there? Well, I mean, what would be?
I tried looking up. So when I say that, I don't know if it was my personal one. It was like anyone associated because I also tried to go in and post on BFP, and that one didn't work either. So I don't know if it's the personal or the Babyface, but everything that goes through Babyface P is from Instagram. So It's like I don't know what I did to break
something
their...
is going on with Facebook.
Yeah.
Maybe they're doing a
Yeah.
purge right now.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, we're hearing back. So we've got a couple of different sources that we reached out to try to help us get the page back. I'm not hearing good news coming back, to be honest with you all. So we'll see what's going to happen there. But I don't know. It doesn't look too good. What's that, Walt?
I'm on Babyface Patrick James actually on Facebook, and
Yeah, so it's not down. It just was. I was.
But did he
banned
put up
for-
anything untoward up there? What did he do?
They removed something, but I have no clue what it was.
Oh. Yeah. Lola also got a ban, by the way.
Well, they still got you and Andrew Zimmer up there, so you're okay.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
good with that one. They don't care about that.
By the way, Lola got a ban today.
This year, personal?
You know what? I have to find out from her. I think it was personal. She doesn't have a fan page separately. So I think it was her personal page. She got a ban. There's a lot of that going around. I have to tell you guys that lots of
Big Dre 357 said just became a patron. Thank you very much. Big Dre.
Awesome. Shout out to Big Dre 357. Appreciate that. Yeah, so I don't know. There's lots of stuff going on. Tomorrow, actually, our guest on the show is going to be Jonathan from Arms List.
Yeah, they got up on too, didn't they?
Yeah, they've gotten kicked off of Facebook and Instagram, and
Are they
what was
still off?
Yeah, they're still off. And then I think he told me today they have a car page as well, and that got kicked off too.
Oh, so it's
I
just
don't
across.
understand.
It's just across the board.
They just
Yeah.
don't like you, and they decide to silence you, I guess.
Yeah,
I
Night
don't
Train.
like what you have to say, so you can't talk anymore.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what happened to that freedom Zuckerberg was talking about. Night Train
know,
says,
right?
I guess everyone has to go back to MySpace. And Special K says it's all Bloomberg cronies' fault. But I don't know. He might. Probably.
It doesn't surprise me. Like, I'm easy to conspiracy theorize. So anytime somebody offers something that kind of makes sense, I'm like, yeah, that totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Wait,
Lola,
that totally makes sense.
where's my balls? Also, what? Oh, well, we'll find out from her when she brings the balls. Yeah. Let's see. Bring my balls, Lola.
Woman, hit my balls.
Yeah. Kevin
What?
Sneed says Facebook hates freedom. Len Holt says follow the money. And
Thank you, Len Holtz.
Harmorosh
Always.
2 says I've been in Facebook jail so many times I have my own personal cell with my name on the door.
Oh, look
I
at
hear
this.
that from a lot of people that just are like, yeah, I do that all the time. They ban me for 24. They ban me for a couple days. It's like, what?
Yeah.
I've never had any issue until
Lola,
this is the first time.
which Facebook did you get kicked off of? Your personal?
The original one,
Yeah, she got kicked. By the way, here's my balls.
not the back.
Is there any idea what it was? Did she get?
Do you know what you did? No idea,
It
right?
was just that message about you posted something.
Yeah. So, there you go. There's my balls. Just
Oh, nice.
for anyone.
Those are like those.
That's just one sack. That's just one sack. By the way. You go ahead.
That's some weird. Oh, look. Oh, what?
Double entendre. Double entendre.
Oh man, you know what? If you want to see some weird, stuff. There's a machinist board on Facebook,
Uh-huh.
and these guys post all kinds of bizarre.
Machinists?
Yeah, machinists.
Is that code
They're
for
like-
something?
No, they're just.
These weirdos.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Here's a little bitty dog hump. Well, anyways.
Okay, yeah, Walter, I don't know.
And that's
know.
what we got.
I don't. Yeah, I don't.
I just look at it and go, "What the hell is that
Yeah.
all about?" Oh
Yeah.
man.
Uh,
Oh well.
oh, yeah.
They don't get banned.
I know.
Showing
So
dogs
crazy.
humping and stuff. They don't get
No,
banned.
there's a lot of crap that goes up on all these things, and nothing's wrong with it. Yeah.
Maybe if you tie a little rifle on the back of that dog that's doing the humping, maybe they'll get banned then. But I don't know. It's just strange
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. It's crazy. Look, we're going to fight it. I keep telling people, I've been saying this over and over again, we need our own ecosystem. I'm not saying that we shouldn't be on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and Twitter and all these things. Of course we should. That's the big pool. That's where all the people are. But we should try to move people over to something where we don't have these kinds of restrictions on us, and where we can at least, do what we do, be who we are.
Do who we want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Stay out of my bedroom.
Yeah.
Stay out of my bedroom, Biden.
I mean, it's so
Stay out
crazy.
of my gun cabinet, Biden.
That's right.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Is it Biden? Please, Biden is Biden officially a joke yet? Is he a joke yet?
He's been a joke ever since he's been in politics. So.
Yeah.
And I guess you see where Pelosi wants Facebook and Twitter to take down the videos of her tearing up stuff because it just,
That's not how that works.
Well, yeah, it's pretty amazing that they haven't because I guess they figure it's pulling up big enough numbers, so why pull it down, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let me see what else we're gonna get into. Oh, okay. So I was showing everyone the Plink Glock 44 sticker. Look at that.
It's such a crazy sticker for Glock to do anything besides black, white, and black and white. That's it.
I will sell you this sticker, Walter, for $400 right now.
And I will tell you to take that sticker and stick it on your balls over there. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Here's another thing that I guess we could show you because that's just a magazine.
Yeah.
You know,
that looks like
it's not dangerous on its own, although people are trying to ban it in places. But
that magazine should have 100 rounds in it, as big as it is. And what's it called? 10?
Yeah, 10.
That is embarrassing.
Yeah. Very lacking capacity. Is that a good word for it? Lacking capacity.
Here's a word that I use in the SHOT Show. Boring.
So what I can do is I can roll in a picture. By the way, shout out to all the Bureau of Propaganda squaddies. And I'm gonna throw this up here on the screen. Boom.
You know what I did today?
What?
I pulled the trigger on the BRN 180 lower.
Oh, because on the lower, is that what's on sale? I saw something from
yeah.
What differentiates?
Elsters or whatever. Yeah, it's on. It's one that kind of looks like an original AR 180.
I didn't. I've never seen an AR 180 lower.
Yeah, it's on sale. I think it's on sale from them, right? Yeah.
Yes, they got it marked down a little bit. Yeah.
Have you fired the 180 on full auto yet?
No, because I don't have a. It wouldn't trip the sear like a 16.
Oh, that's right. It uses a different. Okay.
Yeah, that's come up with a different trip.
Yeah. How have you ever seen the internals on an actual BRN 180 to see how those sear and everything?
Or AR-18?
Or AR-18 rather. You're right.
Yeah, one time, but it was many years ago, and I don't associate with that person anymore. So.
So what do you think? What do you anticipate you have to do to make that? Are you going to make that full auto?
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to see one. If I could see the internals, we could probably do it. But so if anybody out there has an AR-18, a transferable one, or a post sample, I would like to see the insides of it.
Yeah. What about BWE? I wonder if he has one.
I was thinking him.
The one guy.
Yeah. You know, shout out to JP from Blue Rifle Society. He says he's watching us from work in between calls. All right, there you go. Stay safe in Connecticut. You know, we should get JP one day to roll up on Standard Manufacturing. You know, over there in Connecticut. I wonder if that's anywhere along his beat. You know, Standard Manufacturing dudes. See if we can get that. What is that thing? Is it the triple S3? What did they? I don't know. They changed the name so many times. Remember that pepper box like thing that Standard Manufacturing was making?
Yeah.
Did they ever actually come out with it?
I think so.
I think so.
I don't know. I think they did. I don't know if they're shipping them. I know there were some people doing videos on it.
Yeah. I saw their space at the SHOT Show, and I didn't want to wake him up.
Oh, they were at SHOT Show? I didn't see them. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Downstairs in the basement. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you know how that goes. You know how that goes. Guys, so you're saying you when you went by the booth, whoever was over there was
it was the man. He was
snoozing?
He didn't look real excited about being there.
Yeah. But that's when you have to turn on your live cam on your phone.
Hey man, what's happening? Hey guys.
Okay. Was that Lou? Was that Lou?
Yeah, it was loot. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I don't have an AR-180, but I might have.
Pictures or drawings? Oh,
I have an AR-180, an original one, but I don't have an 18. 18 was the full auto one, so and that won't do you any good because the AR-180 internals are not the same as an AR-15. So, yeah, it'd take a little finagling, but it could be figured out.
Yeah.
And yes, Putin in the house asked me if I got one of those uppers. Yes, I did get one of those uppers from the BNR 180 uppers.
Yeah, you've had the upper for a while.
Yeah, we haven't really even. We shot a little bit, but I haven't really. That's another gun I need to do some shooting with. So.
Yeah. We need to get together and do some videos.
Yeah.
Pop some caps.
Pop some bloody caps, you know.
Pop some caps, yeah, man. Bunch of. What unshot guns do you guys have?
Oh, I can't.
Who's got unshot guns?
I got that Sky here that I got.
Oh, okay.
I have the Colt 1911, which I just got.
Oh, okay.
I haven't shot it. I'm not gonna waste my time for the bullet trap there. I'm gonna wait for that outside shooting. What else? Oh, I got that 10 gauge. I got that 10 gauge shotgun I haven't shot yet.
Okay.
I need to get some rounds for that. What else?
Make sure you get the right 10 gauge rounds. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get some lesser powered ones. So just some fun rounds.
Yeah. Bruce says he picked up a 20. What is it? The Taurus TX22. Is that the new one?
Yeah, that's Taurus's newer 22. I've seen pretty good reviews about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't get a chance to stop by Taurus at SHOT Show. Yeah.
I walked through real quick, but we were kind of on a mission someplace else, so we didn't stop. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know if Patrick has anything he hasn't shot. He's been shooting over at the house on a pretty regular basis.
Trying to get everything in.
Yeah.
All the videos done.
Hopped out of gun control. I still got a whole bunch of 5.7 ammo. I didn't shoot any of it. So.
Yeah. You've got a 5.7 upper, right? The old school one. Okay, because I think there's a newer one that's out now, right?
Oh, there is? I don't know.
I thought I heard about that before SHOT Show. Like someone was making a magazine that you could just put in the magazine well instead of going on top of the, because yours is in the upper.
Yeah, it's like the original PS90 magazines.
Yeah. So,
There are there's another.
I thought at SHOT Show, I thought there was one that came out that
CMMG?
used. Was it CMMG that came out where it looks like an AR, but it uses it did come out, right? Yeah. I definitely didn't get to see that at SHOT Show. So, we'll have to catch up to that. Okay, so let's see. You want to go into some quick news stuff here? Thailand, anyone?
I know a little bit about that. I just know I went nuts or something.
Yeah. So here's the Truth About Guns article that is up there. Thai soldier killed 26, wounded 57 in mall rampage. And so, I mean, that whole thing is proof of why all these laws do absolutely nothing. Right? All these, because it's not easy. It's not easy in Thailand. I guess only the military has easy access. Regular civilians don't. This guy just killed his commanding officer, jumped in a Humvee with a bunch of weapons and stuff like that, and then drove over to a mall and dug in. And no one over there in that mall could defend themselves against him.
Nope.
I guess they had to bring in snipers and stuff like that, and eventually...
How many did he end up killing?
I think it said 26 just now when I was looking. Yeah, 26.
Wow.
The wounds 51. I mean.
Wow, that's nuts.
57 wounded.
Jesus.
Yeah, and no one there able to defend themselves.
Nope.
You know, this is what people don't realize. Who do you think is special, and they should be the ones that have the stuff? Because I don't think that's anyone. I don't think anyone is that special. I don't leave that up to anyone. Do you want Nancy Pelosi to be the only person with the guns? I don't think so. Yeah.
And not on her medicine? Yeah.
Yeah. Stargazer ATX says Facebook will leave that dude's account up all day. But censor the crap out of all of us. I know he was posting some stuff on social media. At some point, he was posting it. Yeah,
about like in the middle of the whole ordeal.
Yeah, I think so. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What is this? Oh, JP says he's sending out the patches on Wednesday. Colt patches. Were you here? You weren't here, Patrick. Nope, no Colt patches for Patrick. He doesn't need any old school Colt patches.
Oh God, that sounds super cool.
Yeah, JP has a couple since he's over there in the Connecticut.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
You know how much of a fan you like to call me.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
I do know. Trust me. I was looking out for you. Richard sent us this shotgun. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. I'll throw this up here on the screen from BWE. Is this a 10 gauge? Is this supposed to be a 10 gauge here? It looks good. I'm guessing it's a 10 gauge that he has, but when you see that on the thing, let me know, Walter. That gun looks familiar.
I gotta go back over there.
Yeah, who is it that sent me this? Oh yeah, it was Richard. Yeah, Richard from BWE.
Oh, okay, that's a. Is that a Beretta?
Yeah, let us know what it is, Richard. Flying Ridge says Bloomberg wants a soapbox to stand on for the debate. Is that fake news or real?
That's a good joke about both his height and his stature.
Yeah. I don't know what, because I've been hearing that, but the first place I heard it was Trump saying it. So
yeah,
it's a 12 gauge Remington 1100 cut down. Okay.
Oh yeah, he does. What are they called? Whippets, not the drug.
Whippet. Yeah.
Huh.
Whippet. A whippet.
Yeah,
hey. Speaking of that, Richard BWE, have you ever done a Model 11 Whippet, a real one, SBR kind of? Because I want to do one, and I hear sometimes they don't run very well. So I got a couple of Model 11s that are nothing special; they're just old shotguns. So
I got that old nasty Browning. Well, it's not nasty.
That's not nasty. You don't know what nasty is.
Yeah, no, I know. No, nasty is the whatchamacallit that I've fixed up for you. The Luger.
Oh, the ghetto Luger, yes.
Oh.
Your Colt looked nasty when you first got it. Your Python, that looked.
Yeah, that was AIDSy for sure.
Yeah, that looks pretty bad, but it looks awesome now. I'll totally give you $200 for that right now.
Oh, yeah. If I'm ever hard up for cash, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
$200.
You didn't pay $200 for that.
Add about another
zero
on the end of that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, after all your stuff was done.
No, well, yeah. Was that before or after you fixed it?
You better not have paid $20 for
no
a burnt gun.
Total.
I mean, I have to beat you into
no
reality if you paid that much for a burnt gun.
No. Definitely. God, no.
I'm such a Python mark. I'll take you whatever you want. Whatever.
By the way, Patrick, I shot the new Python at SHOT Show. It was actually pretty
what'd
nice.
you think?
I thought it was nice. I thought it was pretty nice.
Stuff
Speaking of expensive guns, today at the shop, a shotgun appeared today. German, Krieghoff, I think it was.
Okay, never heard of that.
The invoice on that had $11,000. Yeah, a transfer for somebody.
I did get to while I was hanging out with BWE one time, I got to see a Korth Python, which I think was $15,000, and was just like, oh my God, could you imagine?
The Krieghoff case that the shotgun was in was awesome. You think or nicely made. You think the box for your Hudson is nice?
$11,000. I mean, $11,000.
For $11,000, it better be nice.
Was it gold leafed?
No.
When you open it, did it say "oh" with some lights?
Well, when I picked it up, it was like heavy, and I'm like, "What the hell is in here?"
Is it
nice.
Is it built specifically for the owner, or was it a generic?
I don't know, but I know that the shotgun breaks down, it fits inside the case, but the receiver and the stock were heavy. I mean, it's got the adjustable cheek piece on the stock and everything. So it's like I don't know if it's like a high-end skeet gun or something like that.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask you. Is this for hunting? Oh, okay.
No, this is more of a this is made for trap or something like that.
Trap, okay.
But yeah, Richard said BW said that was a cheap Krieghoff. Probably is a cheap Krieghoff, but
entry
well,
level. That's the That's the
well, it's not a
proper
Parasi.
vernacular.
One of the first times I go to the SHOT Show, you go in the Parasi booths and you look in and you're like, I wonder how much this shotgun is.
$80,000.
It's like,
Yeah,
holy
Walter,
that's
when
not expensive.
you see the women in the beautiful black dresses sitting down playing violins and stuff like that, that tells you that don't even ask about the price points, right? Isn't that what always happens at that booth? I don't know if they did it this year.
I don't know. I didn't.
Whenever I see that booth, it's always some super. It's on a way higher end than Cabot guns. That everyone's like, oh, Cabot guns is expensive. Their stuff, they always have some people in there playing violins, pianos, or something
Wait, Cabot
like
does
that.
as well?
No, not Cabot.
Oh, the other one does.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Parasi. Yeah, it's always a to-do going on over there.
Yeah, you can spend $100,000 for a shotgun.
Yeah.
I naysayed Cabot really hard, so maybe if I picked up something like that, I'd go, oh yeah, this is worth $100,000. But I just can't see that being worth $100,000.
But then I go, okay, FG42, World War II, $100,000.
Yeah, transferable.
Yeah. But it's got a lot more. It has more history.
Yeah.
Lineage.
It means more to you personally, right?
Right. I mean, like that Colt that I got, the 1911. If that Colt could talk, man, I guess it's got some interesting stories. Yeah. No telling. Maybe it was on Iwo Jima. Maybe it ramped up in Normandy. Who knows? So, but hey.
Yeah. So Joseph Anthony sent here. Let me see. I'll put this in the thing. Joseph Anthony sent a picture of his BRN 601 with USGI Vietnam era furniture and M1 Garand sling. There you go. And his safe, which looks very nicely organized safe, by the way. So congratulations. Respect to you and your safe, sir. I respect that. My safe doesn't look organized.
Mine's like every one of them's like a cluster.
Yeah, Babyface has an organized safe, but
I need to get I actually need to move. I'm getting to the point now where I need to move my ammo crates out of my safe, my ammo boxes, and put them in like just a plain lockbox. I want to.
When were my ammo? Never in my.
I don't. Well, at the time when I first got the safe, I didn't have enough guns to fill up both sides of it.
Ammo boxes in there.
So I have ammo boxes on the right side. So I need to move those into some. I need to go get like a stack-on lockbox or something cheap, and move everything in there.
Does the ammo even need to be locked up all like that?
I mean, no, but there's no reason to just leave it out for people to go digging through.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not gonna dig it through it. Who's gonna dig through it?
Hey, listen, we got kids coming soon. I'm being proactive, okay?
Wait, am I gonna be an uncle already?
Don't say anything.
You get them children loading magazines as soon
That's
as they
right.
can do
Click.
Yeah.
Click.
And then they'll never want to touch that bullet again.
Opt out of gun control says, when I was in the USAF, we had an M16 in Kuwait that had the green furniture. Only one I ever saw on active duty.
This was in the mid-90s. Stole that green furniture, replaced it with something else, because that's some good stuff. For these collector types.
Yeah, the original green furniture.
That's early stuff. Yeah.
Okay. What was that, like a special Baker light?
No, just a green plastic.
Oh, okay. But a special formula of the green plastic.
They didn't do it very long.
Oh, okay. So let's see. Okay, well, we talked about the Thailand thing,
Can I talk about some fun news?
Sure. Okay, go ahead.
You see where they launched the world's largest fireworks mortar?
No.
Check it out.
Is it amazing?
It was like ginormous.
Really?
Wasn't that in the Grand Canyon or something?
I think near Steamboat Springs in Colorado.
Okay, largest fireworks.
They set a world's record for the size of the mortar.
Okay, news. Okay, so let's see. All right, I'll pull up a video here that I'll throw up on the screen. Let's see if we can do this from my phone. Make that.
I call it fun.
Okay, here we go. Is there audio going to feed through with this? Sure.
I don't know if there is or not with
There it goes. If you guys can see it right now, it's going up like a rocket, and I'm guessing it's about to go off in one big kaboom here. I have the volume muted and everything. Okay, that wasn't. Boom! That's like the sun came on.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I think it
Jeez.
was. I forget the specs on the actual.
Wow.
Oh, look, here it goes up,
Wow.
and it's like, all right. Come
Okay,
on.
that was just a one-time deal, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah, that first it went up, it looks like a rocket launching. And then it's little sparks, you're like, oh, is that
It's daylight. It's
Yeah.
okay.
And then wow, it's like someone flipped on the sun switch. Yeah. Okay, shout out to American Freedom Outdoors out there. Yeah, that was cool. I wonder. So what was like? What was the record there? What was the weight or whatever on that?
Oh,
Let me
let's
see. See if I can pull that up. That article. Weighing 2,800 pounds.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Holy shit!
What?
You know how much
Yeah.
force it takes to launch something that big, that high?
Yeah.
It says about the weight of a Toyota Corolla. And 62 inches in diameter.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You know, that's one of those ones where you don't want to have an accident where it just
No.
falls out of the tube or something.
Yeah.
It's just everybody died.
Yeah. You're the guy that your cell phone battery decides to burn down right when you're in there getting it set up. Wow. Yeah, that was pretty that was badassery right there. Rockstar 6111 wants to know, do you guys know anything about how to get cage codes and buy high power IR lasers?
I also
You get assigned a cage code. I mean,
What is a cage code?
Cage code
Government.
is like what you get when you sell stuff to the military and stuff like that.
Oh.
So he wants a cage code so he can buy the high power laser. Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh.
Yeah, because the high power laser people won't just. I asked those guys, because they wanted at one time trade a 50 cal for some stuff, or I said, how about I trade you for that laser over there? This laser was like about yay long and about that big around.
Mhm.
It only shoots. It can shoot like 20 or 30 miles.
What?
So like if they're up in a mountain and they want to spot stuff down the valley, they can spot it for airstrikes and stuff like that.
Is that how they
Could you
paint?
imagine?
Is that how they paint, quote unquote, paint something?
But
Okay.
all I know is he said no, can't sell it to you.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's like
damn
that.
it.
Okay, so obviously Rockstar 6111 is the popo.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't-
that Raleigh over here
Yeah,
asking
he's fine
for
about-
some dark on somebody.
Yeah. All I got is, all I got is
let's
this
see
cheap
what
laser I
Walter-
got off the interweb.
Yeah.
So, they're fun though.
That looks like a green light laser that you use at a disco or something.
There's like these people flashing airplanes and stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't be that guy.
No, not
Yeah.
good, Buana. This was supposedly light a piece of paper on fire, but I haven't been able to do it yet. So.
Oh, okay.
But
you should
there's,
have plenty of paper sitting around on your floor there from your little Nancy Pelosi tirade.
I took care of all that. I cleaned that up right afterwards.
Right.
But yeah, this is pretty strong.
Brian Quick says that sounds like an undercover government agent question.
Yeah, getting a cage code is a pain in the ass. I know because there's instructions you follow and you do all this stuff, and I did it all and it still didn't work.
Mhm.
And then someone will contact you and then nobody contacts you because it's the government, and it just turned into a major pain in the butt. So,
Yeah. Rockstar says I'm not the popo. That's what the popo would say.
That's what.
Yeah.
There are people that do that for you, though, that can help you get your way through the whole paperwork form experience, I guess.
Yeah. We do everything the legal way here.
Winky
That's what we
face.
believe in. I'm trying to say that.
Without laughing.
Yeah, exactly.
Flying Ridge says, Hank, you missed a good question. What is the most expensive gun you have? The most expensive gun.
Most expensive gun I have.
Expensive gun I have.
Probably the Python for me. I think it was
Python. Mine might be that freaking Daniel Defense integrally suppressed.
My FG40, my semi-auto FG42 was $5,000. So.
Oh, 5. Ooh. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have one single gun that's $5,000. So
I didn't pay for that all at once either. It was kind of like a, and I paid for it as they were getting ready to ship it, and I did the final payment. Yeah. But
everyone right now, tell us what's the most expensive gun that you have out there.
Yeah, you got anything? If you got any transferable full autos, that will probably hit the mark pretty quick.
Yeah, it'd be pretty easy to do actually.
Yeah.
And nowadays you're not getting much for $5,000 transferable. So.
Yeah. Who has the minigun? Who has the minigun? Somebody has the minigun out there.
Transferables now.
Yeah, and you're everyone's best friend right now because you got the minigun. Does Richard from BWE have a minigun?
Well, you know who's got a minigun. Trey's got one. He shoots at his damn range, man. He's got a A10 that he flies there.
Oh, I'm like, wait a second.
Remember that?
Trey
He's got
didn't
an
let me
A10.
shoot. Oh yeah, sure, okay, alrighty.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Just kidding, Trey. Just kidding.
Yeah, Joseph Anthony says mine would have to be the IWI rifles. Flying Rich says those are especially when they came out the Tavor.
Oh yeah, BWE has a real original SG44.
Yeah. Flying Rich says FN57. Opt out of gun control says Uzi Model A. What's the Model A?
That's it's a semi-auto Uzi, if I'm not mistaken.
Jade Grew says SHTF 50. Awesome. Respect it right there.
LEI 45, is that like a nice 1911? FS 2000, yeah, I'll give you that. That's a pretty cool one.
Florida Gun says M16. BWE says SGG 44 parts kit. Richard Munder says LEI 45. Let's see.
Airden 107, that's pretty high end too.
Yeah, they're about $10,000.
Yeah, that's pretty. Only $10,000. Excuse me.
Yeah.
What's
Go ahead.
What's a BC Miroku made over and under?
Over under shotgun.
Oh, okay.
Probably, and I don't know who made it, but it's probably like super expensive or something.
Oh, okay. Chris Williams says his M4 Adcore Defense. JP from Blue Rifle says his FS 2000.
Trying to think here.
Yeah. Stargazer says that he paid $2,000 for his Tavor. Yeah, when those came out, they were expensive. I don't know. I think they're down. What are they down to now? Like 60?
Richard Monder says, yeah, I call bullshit, but he says Delisle carbine.
Yeah. Yeah,
Where do you see that?
if you have Delisle over there, it's all welded up and make you cry.
Yeah.
Deactivated. Oh, it make you just
The
some of the
copy.
stuff to deactivate. You just want to cry. You know, go like, oh
Yeah.
my god.
He says he has a Delisle copy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. Congratulations to all those people. Awesome guns.
Yeah.
You know.
Cool, you know?
Yeah. Florida Gun says Group Industries Uzi Cobra M11.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yep.
And then BWE says Uzi Model A is the original Uzi. The Model B has better sights.
Oh,
okay.
Does it matter on an Uzi? Come on.
Yeah, I was using the.
Does it matter?
Well, Richard, that's what Richard conceal carries. We already had that conversation last week.
Oh, okay. Does it matter?
Richard when he conceal carries his Uzi, so.
Walk it in. Just walk it in.
He's a gangster. Richard is actually he's actually a rapper, believe it or not. Yeah, unbeknownst to everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, so he carries his Uzi.
Florida Gun says he's got a High Point C-Note edition.
Nice. Do you know there was a rapper who used 2 Uzis to defend himself? You know who that was?
Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, Slick Rick.
Slick Rick. Okay.
Back in the 80s. Yeah.
Oh.
These guys tried to rob him in Brooklyn, and he
pulled out his illegal guns and
pulled out 2 Uzis. Yeah, that's how he wound up in jail for like 20 years.
Yeah, you don't pull out the illegal gun. What's the point of having an illegal self-defense gun when if you use it, you're going to go to jail?
Yeah. You know, have you ever seen Slick Rick's jewelry? Have you ever seen? Okay, hold on a second.
Oh, we got.
Do you know who I'm talking about here? Do you know who I'm talking about?
It doesn't matter because I won't be able to see it because you're going to put it on the podcast so the podcasters can see it.
Not a clue. Not a freaking.
I'm going to put up Slick Rick jewelry. That's what I'm going to.
Eye patch wearing an ass, dude?
I'm having a moment here. So just give me a second to have a moment here.
What moment are you having?
I'm having an AK moment, man.
Oh, you're having an AK moment. Okay, so let me see. Let me find a good picture that I could throw up here on this.
Dude with an eye patch?
Yeah, Slick Rick. Yeah.
PDS-14s. I would love to have this pair of PDS-14s.
Yeah. So here, I'm going to just take a look at these pictures of Slick Rick. Wait, no.
Has he got face tattoos?
That's the right one. Here we
Back
go.
for that era of music.
Yeah, back in those times, they didn't have a lot of face tattoos, but
they were still kind of civilized then.
Oh, that one's there we go. Here we go. Look
no
at that.
reason in the
Look
world
at that
to put
Slick Rick jewelry right there. At some point, it's going to come through to people's.
Is it very Mr. T-ish?
Oh, Mr. T would be, and he's got two guns right here. Wait a second, are these Walthers? Someone tell me, what are these two guns? He's got some jeweled out guns also. But
how did he lose his eye?
Oh no, he never lost his eye. That's just fake.
Oh, he just.
That's just the style.
Oh, so he's got he's.
Yeah, look at the big medallion.
Oh, look at that, man! Look at that.
Yeah, Slick Rick, man. I'm telling you.
Oh, Slick Rick. Yeah.
That's why you had to have. That's why you had to have the Uzis. That's why you had to have.
That's illegal. Probably not the reason.
Yeah. Florida Gun says children's story of Mona Lisa. Yeah, Slick Rick was he says Rick the Ruler. Yeah, Slick Rick was a pretty good rapper back in the days, man. You know, the early days.
So he wears an eye patch just to wear an eye patch?
It's a style.
Walter's befuddled by this.
I mean,
you never heard of. So you heard of the Beastie Boys, but you never heard of Slick Rick.
I never saw Slick Rick on MTV.
Because he was in prison by the time MTV came around.
That's not a good
No, that's not true either. No. MTV was early 80s, man. He was in prison already in early 80s?
You know what? I would have to look it up.
You better get your stuff
hold on,
right.
yeah, let me...
You messing with me. I was around then.
Did you look at... Okay, so you're an aficionado of MTV now.
Well, not an aficionado, but I did partake in it.
Hold on, let me see here. Let me see. I'm gonna look up Slick Rick and see when he went. Let's do Slick Rick jail time.
It says Brick says he actually lost his eye at 18 months old from a broken glass.
So he did lose his eye. Hank's wrong.
Huh. I thought that was all.
Yeah, why would the hell you wear an eye patch?
yeah.
That's like you want to be playing pirate or something.
I thought that.
Exactly.
So he was born and raised in Southwest London. There you go, British Jamaican family. Yeah, blinded in the eye by broken glass. Okay, there you go. Immigrated to United States, Baychester, part of the Bronx. Incarceration in 1989. Okay.
That's way late in the whole 80s thing.
Yeah.
Way late.
I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see. It doesn't have. Okay, maybe that story I heard was not real. Maybe
when MTV first got started, there weren't no rappers on MTV.
Yeah,
period. It was all rock.
MTV.
You had VH1 where all the other stuff was. There were
a few. No. There were a few. It wasn't a lot.
Rappers on, not the rapping like from the. Well, okay. I'm just gonna say no.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Leave it at that. Yeah.
I'm trying to see. Okay, so it was something else why he went to jail.
Let me guess. Parking tickets, income taxes, 500 babies. Let me see what else. Let me see what we got.
Can you imagine being sat next to a dude that murdered like 12
other
dudes?
So no, there was a guy who
like, what'd you go to jail for? And he's like, I got parking tickets.
Yeah.
only 500 or 1,000.
Oh, yeah.
So it says here that there was a guy who was his bodyguard that he fired that tried to rob him several times. When your bodyguard tries to rob you, and so he somehow got into somehow like shot up that guy or shot up his house or something like that, and that's what it looks like.
In New York City with illegal guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me explain something to you. Anything could be found in New York City. All that nonsense about illegal guns in New York City. There was a story. Let me see if I could find this. Hold on. I will pull this up. New York City, as you know, Walter, you can get anything in the NYC.
That doesn't make it. It's still illegal. So.
Yeah,
Some
but
of
it's
us-
illegal.
Whether
It's
you
illegal
agree
for
with
it
it
to
or
be.
not, it's
It's
still
illegal
illegal.
for it to be illegal. But I get it. I understand
Whether
what you're
you
saying.
agree or not, it's still illegal. So.
Yeah, but it's illegal for it to be illegal.
That's like the marijuana is still illegal in Florida.
Yeah, yeah. So here we go. Here's the story. I'll throw this up on if I could do this properly here. Let's see. Can we do this? NYPD raid on Richmond home nets 15 rifles. 15, yo. 15 rifles.
Okay.
Actually, let me see. I'm gonna send you guys this. So let's try to name these guns that were in New York that are not supposed to be in New York. So I'm gonna put this in our chat right now, so the two of you can pull this up and get a look at this.
Am I supposed to? Is this the quiz that I'm going to pass in flying
Yeah,
colors?
let's see if there's any SHTF 50s in there.
Oh, there isn't none. 1989.
No, this is a long time ago. This is actually today or recently. So let's go back to this.
This is not
No, this is not what happened to
Rich
Slick Rick.
or whatever.
So
Rick
Staten
Rick.
Island, New York, the dawn raid of a home in Richmond landed a man and woman under arrest and netted a shocking stash of rifles, handguns, ammunition, and feeding devices. Cops say feeding devices.
Feeding devices.
Spoons, lots and lots of spoons and forks.
What is so shocking? I don't see anything shocking.
I know they always say that. He had
Where-
12 rifles. It's like, man,
Yeah.
you better not look at my safe.
You ain't got nothing.
Yeah,
You
police
only got
armed
12,
with a
man. You
search
ain't got
warrant-
nothing.
Yeah, they will find more than this in my house. Police armed with a search warrant entered the home on Clark Avenue near Carter Avenue. Blah blah blah. Officers discovered a .223 caliber semi-automatic rifle that had a large pistol grip.
Oh, large,
A 76
Wait, what does a large pistol grip mean?
I don't
What the
know.
fuck does that even mean? A large
Is that
pistol grip?
illegal? Is that illegal in New York? You can't have a
I got
large.
that big old pistol
Only
grip.
small pistol grips around here.
Okay, he's got an SKS with a Tapco stock on it. Got some.
Yeah.
Got some extended.
we know what
SKS
kind of
Shotgun,
magazine.
nine semi-automatic pistols, an imitation Walther. What does that mean?
It's like a fake.
That could be something like a PA-60, something made in Hungary or something like that.
Yeah.
You know.
3 revolvers, including a defaced Ruger 357 Magnum, were confiscated as well. Oh,
What
so
is that
maybe
He
maybe
scratched it up real bad?
yeah, maybe he tried to take off the serial numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh well.
well, all of that, none of that is supposed to happen in New York, right?
All right. Well, let me just say this. Let me just preface
Yeah.
this probably.
Uh-huh.
The dawn raid of a home. Now, most of the time, when the popo raid a home with a search warrant, they usually have reasons beyond the fact that.
Yeah, it seems these guys
yeah.
were criminals. They were criminals.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't feel a bit sorry for them. That's life.
Yeah. Hey, you know,
I mean, unfortunately.
vote pro-gun. Don't vote for Bloomberg.
Well, they
and
still.
such.
Now wait a minute. Now you just. If they're still criminals, they're still.
Yeah. Well, they're still. Yeah. If they're
criminal.
criminals, they're criminals. Yes,
If they're felons,
absolutely.
they're not supposed to have no shooters.
True. Okay. I cannot argue. I cannot argue.
Don't
that
try to
with
make
you.
excuses for the criminals.
No, I'm not going to argue that with you, Walter. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, and they knew what the law was.
Yeah. Rondell Stewart says, I find it funny they had to identify the Walther as imitation.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a.
It's imitation crab. It's not real crab.
Oh,
Well,
God, K-Crab.
Well, yeah. Maybe it was a airsoft gun or something. Who
That's
knows?
what I'm thinking, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but whoever wrote that article is a joker.
Yes,
With a
absolutely.
large grip or a large
Yeah.
handle, whatever that is.
What kind of nonsense is that? Yeah. So, yeah. So you can get anything. You can still get things in New York. You know?
Well, hell, you can.
And I guarantee you those criminals didn't go through any background checks, Walter. What do you think? You think they went through a background check?
They probably went to a gun show.
Yeah.
They use that old gun show.
They probably went to Jersey over there. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Go to Jersey.
Yeah, not so easy. Not so easy to get that in Jersey. Not so easy.
It's illegal there too, so you know.
Yeah. By the way, this is just a quick thing I'm going to throw up here. It's a pretty terrible story, but a reminder: teach your kids gun safety, even when it comes to BB guns. I went through this with my kids. Kids are knuckleheads, and they'll try to shoot at each other with BB guns and all that kind of stuff. No, it's a no. That's when you take the guns. And I'll tell you why. This is a Florida story. Let me see. Can I get this up here? Florida teen dies days after being shot in the eye with BB gun.
Holy crap.
Yeah. A Florida teen has died days after an 8-year-old boy shot him in the eye with a BB gun, according to reports. Ivan Johnson, 17, died on Tuesday from injuries he sustained on February 1st at a Bank of America parking lot in Tampa, where an unidentified...
that's close.
Yeah, an unidentified man had driven his 8-year-old son and Johnson before leaving the pair in a car. The 8-year-old boy then grabbed a BB gun inside the vehicle and accidentally fired it at Johnson, striking him in the eye as he sat in the passenger seat. Yeah, and then he died a couple days after that.
That's really crazy.
Yeah. Teach your kids gun safety, man, with everything. Even when they're playing with toys, it's an opportunity to have that conversation with them about gun safety and pointing things at people and all that.
And pointing things at people like knives and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, I just saw a gun that I would normally not be interested in, but it's kind of interesting.
Where do you see this gun?
And it's probably high dollar too.
Uh-oh.
It's on the Firearms blog.
Mm-hmm.
Wilson Combat EDC X9S 9mm subcompact pistol. That's a nice looking pistol.
Firearms blog.
And I think it's all made of metal, too, by the way.
I'm trying to see if I can find it. Where is this? Way down?
Probably about, toward the bottom of the page.
Let me refresh my page here.
You got the picture of the girl on the very top, Anna something or other.
Oh, the gold medalist?
Yeah, and I keep scrolling down, and you should run
Anna
into this.
Korakaki. I like that name. Anna Korakaki.
It's toward the bottom.
Should I show Anna Korakaki for the people who want to see out there? Can we show? Well, Anna.
Talk about the Wilson Combat pistol before you get your Korakaki.
I know.
First of all, Anna Korakaki is kind of cute. Now we can't look.
I did pause there for a moment. Yes, I did.
She kind of has a Angelina Jolie kind of thing.
More like Anna Kournikova kind of thing. Anna Kournikova's pretty.
Yeah. Okay, all right. So I'm sorry. What was that thing you were talking about?
Oh, Wilson, a pistol. Wilson Combat.
Okay, Wilson Combat.
Scroll down. It's almost to the bottom of the.
Yeah.
Well, the page is pretty big, but yeah. Scroll down.
Let's see here. There was a tank. You went all the way past the tank.
Past the tank. Keep going.
The PV-90. How can you go past the tank? You're going past dual tube spotlight night vision, past the cutaway IWI Tavor.
Boring.
Yeah, we could pass the Hellcat. Keep
going past the Hellcat. I actually like the Hellcat, but keep going.
Wilson Combat EDC X9S. Okay.
Yeah. That's like probably I don't even know how much. I'm going to take a guess what that gun costs.
I am going to say it's probably $1,800. Let's see. Wilson Combat might be...
all metal. Oh, that's a nice looking gun. Wow. Hammer fired, by the way.
Nice checkering.
Yeah, aluminum grips, everything, man. That's a nice looking... That's a high dollar shooter there. Come on, give me some...
Neckar magazine.
Give me some estimated...
10 round.
Woo, baby!
10 round magazine.
I'm coming to meet you, Ethel, or whatever her name is. Like,
it's 2,600. It's 2,600.
Oh man,
$26.95.
Ah, Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Damn.
$26.95.
Still a nice looking gun though.
Yeah, it does look good. I can't lie on that. Yeah.
That thing, I bet that's, yeah. Yeah,
It's nice. Nice checkering on there.
Nice machine work on it.
Yeah, here, I'll throw some more pictures in there for anyone who's
That's
interested
some nice
in that.
beauty shots down on the bottom there.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It does look good. 2600. Would you do it, Walter? Now you want to go back to Anna Korakaki, don't you?
Yeah, that's cheaper. Keep going.
Yeah. You want to go back?
Back to the top.
And then another breaking news story. Also, this is on the Truth About Guns. Shout out to the folks from Truth About Guns, who, by the way, they share our stuff when I throw stuff up on Twitter. They share it. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter, you should go over to Twitter, since you obviously can't do it on Facebook for now. But also find us on Minds. We're on Minds as well. That's probably, who knows? We'll get kicked off of there one day too, probably. So here's the breaking news from Truth About Guns. 3 people, including 2 police officers, shot in Arkansas Walmart shooting.
That's wild.
I think I read this story before, and it is the guy who was doing the shooting. I guess like there was a guy acting weird in the Walmart. They called the cops. The cops came. He shot at the cops, hit them both, but they were able to return fire, and then they took the guy out.
Are the cops? Do they get hit in the vest? Are they injured?
They're injured. The cops are injured, but the guy was dead on the scene. I'm not sure what the fate of the cops is yet.
Hopefully they're fine.
So, yeah. Hopefully, they'll recover from that. But I was getting things about that all day. What's that?
I'm back on the Truth About Guns.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me, the Firearms blog. Right below that, Wilson, was a story about the Mosin Nagant chassis from a company in Ukraine. Kind of interesting. Okay. I don't know. If you're a Mosin guy.
Yeah. Let me see. I'll have to pull that up again. Hold on. I think I hit the wrong button and closed out my Firearms blog page. Let me see.
Since we can't show any guns, I guess all we have to do is just talk about them.
Yeah, we could just look at them and yeah. We could show pictures. That's it. Let's take another look at Anna Korakaki. Right there. Boo-boo.
Let me go back to the top of the page.
Someone find the Anna. I wonder if Anna has probably has an Instagram page for all we know. Okay, so down on the bottom of this.
Is she a U.S. competitor, or is she from Greece? Oh.
So here's the thing that Walter was talking about. Here's the.
Boom.
So there's the Mosin Nagant chassis.
Yeah, chassis. Yeah.
And, there you go. If anyone who's interested in that, let me see. Where's that? Let me actually move that to this cam. Okay, there we go. So there you go. There's the Mosin Nagant. And what did you want to say about this, Walter? Is this available here?
I don't think so. It's a company in Ukraine.
Okay.
It'd probably sell a crap load of them if they had it here, but yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of Mosin fans here.
Yeah. Oh, it has QD points. Oh, that's sacrilege.
Oh, QD. QD points.
So taboo to do.
So
to
modern.
Have the QD points. Have the QD points. How dare you? Oh, Babyface. Oh well, Babyface. Your videos. Is your video of your newly acquired pistola? That's up, right?
Yeah, that's live.
Okay. Yeah. There you go.
I said I watched the whole thing.
Oh, okay. How was it?
And I mean, not to belittle anyone, but it takes a lot for me to watch some of the videos front to back.
I like to hear that.
Yeah, because I just had to watch you drool over it so many times.
That's right.
And it did. Now, let me just say something here. I know you were saying how well it stays. It doesn't have the recoil and it stays. When you go to that aluminum frame, you're going to lose that.
I know. I'm going to lose a little bit. But I got the option. It's easy with the chassis. Boop, and right back in and out and easy.
Okay,
so.
That's right.
Poop and poop. Like did I just hear that? Poop and poop?
No, boop and boop.
Oh, boop.
No pooping.
That is now,
Oh, boy.
That is a complicated little shooter there with all that machine work and all that.
Oh my god, it is so stupidly over-designed, like ridiculously overbuilt.
Over-engineered.
Yeah, over-engineered. There's so many things they could have simplified on that gun that they just didn't.
So let me tell everybody out there in the listener world, that's how you fail. Don't overcomplicate your shooter.
Well, especially not for your first gun. For the first gun that you're putting out in the world, you might want to go the simple route. You might want to keep it simple, stupid. You might want to.
Yes.
Oh, really?
You might want to do. Opt out of gun control is putting up poop emojis.
So they did.
So not a fan, obviously, not a fan.
If you look at the machining on the frame, it's pretty intricate. The machining on the, like, when I'm gonna have a video whenever that part comes in of changing the chassis out. The machining on the chassis is stupidly complex. The engineering of the sear. So like on a 1911, I always kind of say like the sear is very vertical. So the trigger pushes against it, and that's what causes the hammer to fall. This one kind of translates the vertical bottom of a 1911 to the horizontal striker fired, and it's really complex on the inside. It's way too much.
If you don't mind, I'm going to throw up some Anna Korakaki's Instagram.
Oh, you got some.
What is she on?
I'm going to throw up the Instagram. It's Anna Korakaki.
How do you spell Korakaki? K-O-R-A-K-A.
You're not tricking me into that.
Kora, K-O.
As it's spelled out. As it's spelled out.
K-I.
Yeah.
I'm alright with
As
that.
it's spelled out. Yeah. So I'm just looking up on there, just to congratulations to her. Some cool pictures on the old IG there. For sure. Nice. Okay. All right. Cool. Just checking it out.
A gas operated 50 in the future? Not if I can help it, Rich.
Gas operated. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, if it was gas operated, there wouldn't be any of this issue about the upper and bolt action and all that ATF garbage. Yeah. But yeah, right now I need to find somebody to do barrel chambering. So if anybody knows that knows how to chamber 50 caliber barrels,
I can do it, but it would take me a really long time.
Yeah.
By hand.
How are you gonna do it? Yeah, exactly.
So can I. And it would drive me to
drink.
Yeah.
You know what would be interesting? We saw last week we were talking about the unibody bolt action. Remember? JP was showing us a unibody from some company. Was that SIG or one of those companies that had a unibody bolt action? It was all one. Yeah. It was all one piece, upper lower type of deal.
Right.
I think you should make one of those, Walter, and call it the Hank.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying.
I'll take that consideration after
all the other
project you want to do.
Yeah. Yes, there's definitely other projects out there. Let's see, what other any cool stuff happen over the weekend? Does either one of you guys look at the Oscars? Because I stopped doing that.
Oh, hell no.
20-something years ago, probably.
Yeah.
Let's all wank each other off. Let's stand in a big circle and just circle jerk.
Yeah, it's a big pat each other on the back thing.
Yeah. I heard the giveaway bags at the Oscars are between $200,000 and $300,000.
That's what I saw. I saw something published about that. Yeah. I did go to the state fair.
Yes, I saw you walking around showing some steam engines and stuff.
Yeah, I went to the state fair.
Yeah.
What's included? The animals and...
Yeah.
What's included in the $225,000 nominee bag? So it's only if you get nominated. It looks like a bunch of shit that I would just want to throw away after a while because it's just going to take up space in my house.
I think one of the things was like a cruise that's worth $78,000.
Okay, so that's where a big chunk of it comes from. Is a cruise.
Yeah, you can go on.
Can you imagine?
You can go on a cruise with a bunch of other infected people. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
get you some nice coronavirus.
Get you some coronavirus. That's quickly spreading through that whole ship there.
Yeah.
So. Be jumping overboard pretty soon.
You know what we should put together? You know what we should organize? A gun cruise.
And they'll do what?
We could shoot off the boat, can't we? No.
Oh, that'll go. They shoot skeet sometimes off the boat.
Yeah. Why can't we shoot? I think we should. We should do a gun cruise. Who wants to do a gun cruise?
What would that entail? Other than shooting skeet off the back of a boat.
Yeah. We'll just float targets out in the ocean and shoot at it. We'll put some.
So you want to be in the Navy now? Is that what?
Yeah,
exactly.
You know, we'll just sail around to Somalia and see if some pirates take the bait and try to board the ship.
Sail the seven seas in the Navy.
Walter will be out there. We'll have some machine guns. International waters, there's no laws, right? We'll do a machine gun building class.
It's pretty. Yeah, it's Wild West out in the open water. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, maybe we'll have some. We'll do a class on how to build your own interballistic missile or something like that.
Interballistic. You want to build that rectal missile or whatever.
Ass missiles, yeah.
Oh, look at rockets. That's cool. You got to watch that video where it's launched. That tank is launching that rocket. That's cool.
That's on the Firearm blog again. You're back to that.
Oh yeah. That's cool shit there. Come on.
Yeah. We should consider this. We should see if we can get a cruise to go along with that. Like, yeah, we'll do a cruise. 2,000 gun guys.
That missile's got a camera in the nose of it. Oh, coming in. Bingo. Boom. Ouch.
Yeah, maybe if we run up a pirate flag,
we will get boarded by the U.S. Navy.
We might be able to take over country. We could probably roll up on a country or something.
I ain't worried about the U.S. Navy. They don't kill the pirates. The Russians are the ones that roll up on the pirates, and they go, "Hey, comrade, let's kill some motherfuckers." Shoot. And they're just giggling and laughing and.
Yeah, Eric Hammond just says, "Isn't there some Russian company doing cruises looking to shoot pirates?" Really?
Yeah, I think there was a company that was doing that.
Can you imagine? I'm going to Somalia just to shoot pirates.
Yeah.
Here we got some off the starboard bow. Get ready here.
Everybody aiming left.
But then we wind up becoming pirates. We wind up becoming pirates
right.
out on the open sea.
Aim high and walk it in there. Walk
it in.
Yeah. If you were a pirate, what kind of ships would you try to pull over? Like maybe the ones with cars or something like that? Yeah, pull over a nice Bugatti shipment or something.
A Bugatti ship, yeah. Does it on the side. This ship has Bugatti.
How do they get all those luxury cars? You know, a lot of these luxury like supercars and hypercars are sold in America. How do you think they get them over here?
Oh, they ship them over, but
they don't announce it. They don't go through the coast of Somalia.
We'll know. It's pretty easy. We can figure out how to track it. We'll send Babyface P to the Bugatti factory. We'll have him put a little tracker onto them, so when they're shipping out of there, we'll know what ship it's on. You know,
just walk up and touch it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
yeah, I think we should pursue this cruise course here.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah. Len Holt says machine gun shoot on Princess Cruises.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how bored those people are who are locked up? So you went out on your cruise. This is why I've never been on a cruise. And this is the reason. This is the reason why I never want to go on a cruise. Imagine all the people that went out on these cruises and now they're locked out there because of the coronavirus.
Let me tell you what really happens here. Okay, they always show these cruises with these rooms up on the top with the nice balconies and all that shit. Mm-hmm. Well, most of the average Joe can't afford that stuff, so he ends up down below the decks with no windows. So then you're locked in your room, or you're stuck in your room for a week or 2 weeks, whatever it's been, in a room with no windows to the outside. And they don't let you. I guess they're letting them out to get fresh air every once in a while, but yeah, it sucked big time. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, so you're not down, but there are people, right? Am I wrong here? Aren't there people that got caught out there on these cruises, and they can't come back into port and all that because of the coronavirus?
Yeah, there's a whole shipload of them off Japan.
Mm-hmm.
A whole cruise ship full.
Yeah.
And the numbers of people getting infected are going up on that ship.
Yeah.
They're not going down. So.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Bad juju, Buana.
I don't know. Flying Rich says no internet porn on the ship. Although I heard that Pornhub said that they'll give free porn to everyone who's stuck out in the cruise ship. I did hear that. I'm not. Look it up. Look it up, babyface. I am not lying.
Let me tell you what's going to happen.
There's a bunch of guys pretending they're on cruise ships. Go ahead.
In 9 months, there's going to be a whole bunch of cruise ship babies born. And some of those babies aren't even gonna know who their daddies are either.
That's awesome, though.
It happens every time there's a bad snowstorm someplace.
Yeah.
9 months later, there's a whole bunch of babies.
Yeah.
Do they just keep refilling like the cargo on the crew? Like, here's a bunch of food. Here's a bunch of booze.
Well, there's also this. It was on the news on Fox that there was this couple that were on their honeymoon, and they're upset about it. Okay. Then there was this other person that was doing food reviews of all the food that he got and was posting it. Yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah. Got nothing else to do.
Yeah, might as well, man. You got to make the best of it, Start shooting some videos, Show what everyone's getting up to. So here, I'm going to share this this is from John Voorhees. Let's see if I could do this. Boom. Here's he wants us to show off his new pistol that he bought. Let me see if you guys can tell me what this is.
Voorhees.com/Pornhub will take you to his pistol.
No. I'm throwing it up on the screen right now.
This is an actual firearm.
Yeah, this is an actual firearm. Take a look at it. Tell me if you know what it is, and then we'll see who knows what it is. And I know what it is because he told me. So,
I can't see it good enough to tell what it is.
Yeah. Shout out to Is Your Six Covered? He says, "What's up to Hank, Lola, and crew?"
I can't get it good enough.
Also,
pictures suck.
Yeah. Also, shout out to X-Ray. We need to get these guys back on. Motorboater says Pornhub is doing God's work. Richard Mondo says Corona porn. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bad situation. Stuck on a boat with a bunch of sick people.
I'm telling you, not good. Not good. That's how you do not want to be stuck on a cruise ship when the zombie apocalypse starts.
No.
Yeah. So.
No.
Armament and Axis says, "Is it a Tokarev shorty?" Do you guys take a look at that? Do you know what it is? He says it's a ruby.
Ruby.
Well,
ruby.
Remember, we can't see it. Otherwise,
you didn't see it. You didn't see it. Okay.
I
don't do it. Don't do it, Walter.
I can see one right here.
Whatever you're thinking, whatever you're doing, don't do it.
I can see it right here.
Yeah. Do not do it. Oh, there's the holster. Okay, that you could show. You could show the holster.
Some ruby DNA in there? Is there some ruby DNA? I'm going to click down.
Yeah.
There we go. It's like a coronavirus. I hope you catch the virus of the ruby.
So by the way, I'm going to throw up this picture one more again of the G44 that came in for us to do some testing on it. Shout out to BOP, Bureau of Propaganda. Actually, the Barnauls guys sent this to us so we could test it, which is always awesome.
Oh, they did? Oh, well, I didn't know that. The hats off to those guys.
Yeah. They sent it to us so that we could test it. This is a picture. This is not a live thing or anything like that for anyone watching. What would you guys do testing this? What would you do? What different ammo?
How many mags you got? 1, 2?
2.
All right, one person is shooting, the other person's loading mags.
Yeah.
And just keep shooting and shooting and shooting and shooting and shooting and shooting.
Or I could be shooting and Babyface could be loading.
Whatever. Whatevs.
Yeah.
Shoot it till it stops running.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or maybe it won't, but just shoot it.
We'll see. Yeah. Do we hit it with any kind of lube or we just run it dry?
Well, you just give it normal lubrication, whatever that is.
Okay.
It's polymer. It shouldn't need a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
And just get 3 or 4 different brands of ammo. Throw them all in a bucket, stir it up, start shooting. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, some floor sweepings.
Just mix it up, man. Mix it up. Cheap stuff, good stuff.
Yeah.
I'll even, and for this special cause, I will bring into my. I have a stash of that.
Walter's digging into the stash.
You remember that? What's our good friend, and his ammo pouch style cleaning kits.
You're talking about Peter Palma.
Yeah, Peter Palma and his magazine style containers. I have one full of 22 ammo.
That's
the Christmas themed stuff.
I have some in the safe that I could bring.
Mm-hmm.
And I would be more than happy to put that into the pile to blast away. So.
Yeah. Well, I think that's definitely required, right? We need to try different kinds of ammo on that thing.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's a 22. It's supposed to be a blaster. It's not.
Yeah. YNH says, freeze it in a block of ice, then smash it out with a sledgehammer. Then do what Walter said. And I don't think, no.
I don't know if we need to freeze it in the block ice, but we could, every once in a while throw it in a bucket of water just for fun. And
yeah, we could do that. Yeah.
Boom. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what that proves really, but you just shoot it.
Fuds of America says, for the Glock 44, 10-round clips is more than enough. Fuds of America.
Okay, I get it. That's all you need. Like Biden says, or Bloomberg, all you need is 3 rounds.
Go out in the backyard. Just shoot the gun in the air. It'll scare anybody away.
I propose that all his bodyguard people only have 3 rounds in their gun.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
and make that fully known. Only have 3 rounds.
Or maybe they should just leave their guns in the toilets like the former Prime Minister of England's bodyguard did. Did you see that?
We talked about that.
Yeah. Yannick Stoner says, I heard that 22s are blowing up in Glock 44s and breaking.
The Glock 44s are blowing up, or the ammo's blowing up?
Yeah.
We'll find out this Saturday. Stay tuned. This Saturday.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. I know Mac was doing some testing. I haven't had a chance to see what came of that, though. We'll see. And then someone wants me to share this with you, Walter, so you'll have to look at the feed here to see this. Let's see. This is a Staccato C2 Duo carry for $24.99. I guess that's your kind of, since you like that pistol, they wanted me to share that with you, the picture of that. So,
all right, I'm waiting patiently.
It's basically a lot like that gun that you said you liked.
The Wilson Combat?
It's got a red dot. It's set up for a red dot, so there you go. Staccato C2 Duo, if you want to look it up. Yeah.
Huh.
Stargazer said Mac uncovered lots of problems. So
that dude can break anything.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do a voodoo witch doctor ritual first. And see if
get some
helps.
bad juju blana going.
Yeah.
Thing, Make a call some spirits into play.
Yeah.
And things like that.
Yeah. Motorboater said Mac had a ton of feeding issues. Interesting. Interesting. Out. They, you know what? I wonder if they really tested it. Like they said, they tested all kinds of different kind of ammo. Do you believe that?
Who, Glock?
Yeah.
I would sure the hell hope so.
They said that's what they said. They said they tested lots of different kinds of ammo on it.
I would sure hope.
I mean, I heard you would know this better than me, Walter. They say that the European 22 is better than the American 22. Is that true?
Probably European manufactured, yeah, probably. I mean, it's not made in Mexico. It's not made in.
Yeah.
But
I'm thinking, Glock can get a bunch of cheap American ammo
Glock
shipped to them in Germany.
You would think they'd bring a gun over here, bring it in, and hand it to some people here, and just say, "Hey, shoot it." Here, European dude, shoot it. Here, South American dude, shoot it.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
It ain't like they ain't got no money.
I know.
Yeah. If anyone would have the resources to do it, it would definitely be those guys.
You would think so.
I would hope so.
I mean, that would Arlie Ermey's rolling over in his grave, man. He can't,
Yeah. Poor Arlie, man.
Yeah.
SHOT Show's not the same anymore.
No, I don't care about, you might like Chuck Norris, but he's not Arlie Ermey, I can tell you that. So.
Yeah. I don't think Chuck Norris is really into guns all like that.
Arlie Ermey? Or Chuck?
No, Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris. Yeah, Chuck Norris. Yeah, I don't think
he's probably into the paycheck. But,
Arlie Ermey was of the people, I felt like.
Yeah.
He was just a normal guy that happened to become semi-famous from movies and whatnot.
Yeah, but Arlie actually went out to Media Day and did shooting and stuff like that, and you would see him out there.
Yeah, I wish I could have. It's so sad I never got to meet the guy.
Yeah. let's see. I'm trying to roll through here and see what other. So it looks like Bernie Sanders leads the way in the New Hampshire thing. There was a debacle.
I'm gonna force be with him. Come on, Bernie. Come on, Bernie. Come on, Bern.
You mean Pete Buttplug didn't win?
I don't.
Okay, look, no more of this beating around the bush. We don't need no damn homo president. Sorry. Party. I mean, look at those pictures of him kissing his boy.
I'm not agreeing. I'm not agreeing with that, Walter.
You're not going to touch that?
No, listen. I don't care. I don't care what your sexual preference is. You can. I don't care. You can run the country.
I do because. Look at this way. That public show of affection. Sorry, don't work. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I don't really care about that, and I'm pretty sure we've already had gay presidents in America.
Not like that.
I'm pretty sure
okay.
of that.
Oh, okay. Now let me just. Okay, now here we
probably.
go. Here we go. You can't like this guy. He's for like killing babies after.
Didn't a dude sleep with Abraham Lincoln?
What?
Yeah.
Okay, you're going. This dude's for killing babies after they're born. Hello.
For sure. No, that I'm against, but I don't care. I don't.
It's the moral compass ain't there, my friend.
Yeah.
You gotta have a moral compass.
Okay, but I understand what you're saying.
Which one's killing babies? I don't understand.
You don't kill babies after they come out.
Walter's saying booty gag is against.
He has no. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
We don't need it. Country don't need it. Sorry.
Understood. That's your thing. I don't agree with it.
Back in the day, people used to talk about this stuff openly now. But now everybody's so scared of their shadow that nobody says what they really think. Right?
Mm-hmm. So you're saying that if you're into women, then you have a good moral compass?
What I'm saying is we don't need a gay guy for president.
Okay.
Sorry.
I understand. No, I understand exactly. I understand what you're saying.
I said. Don't turn it into something else. That's all I said.
Okay.
And I'm going to leave it at that, and I'll stick to it.
Right. I understand that.
Just
but why would that one thing disqualify you? I understand the other things, right? Like if you're anti-gun or whatever, why does that one thing disqualify you?
It just don't work.
Oh, okay.
As we say, it ain't natural.
Okay.
Where's all the children?
I don't know how it's. Here's my thing, right? I don't know how it's not natural, but human beings have been gay from the beginning.
How is it? How is it? Well, once again,
there's animals in nature that are gay.
Man does not continue to go forth and prosper in that mode.
Yeah, I've seen male dogs humping each other.
That's not excuse. Dogs don't run for president.
I get it. I'm just saying.
Dogs don't run for president.
No, you don't.
Sometimes they do.
You're trying to divert from the.
Yeah,
from
but what I'm saying to you,
the guy has no moral.
Yeah, but here's what I'm saying to you. That one thing. I mean, that's very equivalent to someone saying, you know what, we don't need any black people for president.
I don't want to know about him being that way.
Oh, okay.
I don't want it.
So if you don't know about it, then it's okay.
Well, as long as I don't know about it. Now, here we go. Here we go. People use it as an excuse.
To do what?
So to like him, to say it's okay, to say. I mean, it's going down this path that just gets wider and wider and wider, wider. So at some point, yes, the dog will be able to run for president, and he'll be able to have a boyfriend. It's a guy. Mm-hmm. You understand where I'm going?
Right.
What's good and what is not good? Yeah. Oh, it's all good, right? He just keeps walking.
Stomping You Custom says, ha ha ha, if I was gay, I would give Walter a kiss.
And then you might get punched.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Especially because if I don't
like it. Walter might like it.
I don't want the kiss. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to like him and I don't have to like anybody because they're a certain way. Mm-hmm. I like people. I make friends because they're my friends.
Absolutely. Understood.
Right. I don't. Right. There's this thing. We have to accept everything. We don't have to accept everything. Mm-hmm. Now my rant's off. Done.
No, I understand that. I'm just saying one thing. I'm just saying but one thing is not enough for me. I don't agree with that. So, yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
you don't have to.
Yeah. I don't think this one thing, that has nothing necessarily to do with where the person is, because you got gay Republicans, gay conservatives, gay gun guys.
Oh, I know there's there's male and female, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want the president to be there.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just me.
Understood.
You can be that way.
No, I understand.
That's aren't we supposed to be able to express our true feelings? Or we can't do that nowadays, can we?
No, you can. I'm just making
or you
sure.
get turned off the internet, right?
I don't know. We'll see.
About
No, I'm not. It's too late for that. It's too late for that.
Well, yeah, but that's what.
Flying Rich gave us a couple of bucks here. He says we need a caliber fluid ammo sexual for president. That's what he says.
Yeah, we need a
Yeah.
We need a camel doing what? Sexual president?
He says we need a caliber fluid ammo sexual.
Okay.
For president.
Yeah. And once
he's
again,
making a joke. He's making a joke.
I know you make a joke, but it's people. Well, anyways, never mind. I'm gonna stop.
Yeah.
Vote for the horse over there. He'd be your guy.
Yeah. No, I understand that, Walter. I get it. That's where you're coming from. I
open that door and you can't stop the door.
Yeah.
You can't. Once you open that avenue, it just
I know, man. Once you let
once
you let the black people vote, and then they want to be president and all that kind of stuff, it gets. Crazy.
I have no problem with the brothers being president.
Once you let the black people vote.
You know, I mean, we could go,
some of those guys actually. So,
yeah, we can go deep there. We can go deep there. Okay.
Well, I know you can, but you still can have your opinion.
Some Dreamweaver man is asking me, what about the fact that his town is worse than Detroit? That's good enough.
Hello.
That's good enough right there.
Hello.
That's good enough. Yeah.
You got to look beyond this.
Look
at their politics.
Right there.
Look at what they say, not because they stand up and kiss each other on stage, which is all real cute and everything.
Yeah. Atomic Bull says a gay president would be okay. Hopefully he/she is not a commie. There you go. And Len Holt says Mr. Ed for president.
Now that half the people hate me, that's all right.
Yeah.
That's good.
Rockstar611 says, would you vote for a woman if she abolishes ATF? Do you think no women president either? Can't trust the women?
They can say whatever they want.
Yeah.
They can say whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say. Now, see, once again, here we go.
I'm just teasing you. I'm just teasing you.
You can't do that because.
How come you can say what you want to say, but I can't tease you? I could tease you.
Because
I could
people tease and then they laugh about it, and next thing you know,
their president.
You're voting for Elmer the horse, right? And his boyfriend Fred.
Len Holt says Flipper will be his VP. There you go.
Okay, I'm done. I'm finished.
No, listen. I understand where you're coming from.
Anyway, I would say
listen.
They used to call people out. You know, people don't say what they really think anymore because they're scared they're going to be ostracized. So
right.
Ostracize me. So
listen, ultimately, everyone makes their vote. Everyone goes out there to vote, and everyone has the right to go out there and vote.
He doesn't have a chance in hell of getting elected in anything. So, but once again, look where the people are from. You know, when you say, "Oh, that's okay," that's all right.
What's he the mayor of?
Somewhere. What's his? What is he? It's in California, isn't it?
Some shithole in California, probably. Yeah.
I can't remember.
So I mean, where there's probably people sleeping underneath the overpasses and everything else, and
I mean
that's all good.
That's all of that's what's the disqualifier for me, right? That's the disqualifier for me. If you can't actually run your city that you're the mayor of successfully, right? If you're planning on taking guns away from the people, but the people of your city can't defend themselves, and then criminals have guns there anyway, then that's the disqualifier for me.
Here's this gay dude that probably wants to take your guns away. So that's like a Jewish dude wanting to take your guns away. That's not very intelligent. That doesn't usually work out very well in the end. Okay? Be like the black dude saying, "Hey man, we don't need no guns. The white folk are gonna take care of us." That's not a real good.
Yeah, I think yes. I mean, the thing that we can agree on, everyone should be able to defend themselves. Because there might be a dude that hates you just because you're gay, and you should be able to defend yourself against that.
Right.
person.
I don't hate anybody because they're gay. I don't really care. I don't want to know. That's one of these things. I'm tired of having it
No, your opinion is different. Yeah, your opinion though. So the thing is, your opinion's different, right? Everyone's entitled to their opinion. It's when someone decides that they don't like you for whatever you are. Like someone might not like you just because you're a white guy, and they want to, and which is fine, right? That's fine. But when they decide to infringe upon you, to threaten your life,
pay a price.
Yeah. Jerry Parker says he's the mayor of South Bend, Indiana. So, is it Indiana? Okay. I guess that's the same thing as California. I don't know.
No, it's not. But funny
It might
part
be
is,
okay. So Babyface, look that up. Where's he the mayor of? Is it? I think it might be. I think Indiana sounds right.
I'm not exactly sure, but
I think Indiana does sound right to me. It's not California.
Former mayor of South Bend, Indiana.
There you go.
Former-
Boom.
former
Yeah.
mayor or something.
Yeah. And DCG44 says he's a Democrat. Nothing else matters. After that, no vote. There you go.
Well, kind of, sort of, yeah, because now they lean toward, they're not
Yeah.
Democrats, they're more like
Yeah.
socialists. So, yeah, that whole thing, yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, that's great. Come out, be proud. And we know what we're dealing with.
Right. BWE Firearm says, "I hate everyone."
Well, that's equal opportunity. I mean, hey.
No, he said that when he was on here. He said that.
I mean, I get that too. You can do that. You're allowed.
Yeah.
As long as you're not hurting people, you can hate everybody.
John Voorhees says, after the Civil War, Southern states passed laws preventing blacks from owning guns and other civil rights.
Yes, they did.
Yeah. Well, to me, guns is so that you can defend that's the civil right that you need the most. People will try to do things. Obviously, you need the ability. You need your claws. You need the ability to do something about that. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got awfully quiet. What happened?
No, I'm just reading comments. Oh, do you want me to keep going down this path? Is that what you want me to do?
More?
No.
I'm done.
No.
I made my statement. I made my case.
You made it. I understand.
I mean, it could go on about what other candidate we want to talk about that's a dirtbag scumbag.
Right.
All of them.
Biden and his little motley crew and his sons. That's all going to come out.
Did you hear how much his son? And I think I've said this before. Did you know how much his son was getting paid monthly to run that Ukrainian company, to sit the board or whatever?
He didn't run anything. He just sat.
I know. He just sat the board and was a connection for the Bidens.
Yeah.
It was like $80,000 a month or something. I couldn't even fathom making that amount of money.
That's what you know about.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, they're all on the same level. I don't cut them any slack. I mean, it doesn't matter. And I don't, like I said, it doesn't really matter. I don't really care if you're gay. I don't really want to know, but I don't want that shit pushed in my face. Sorry, that's just me. Hey.
Yeah.
Live and let live.
All right, Walter. All right. Let's see. Someone wants to know. What's up?
Go ahead. I was saying what's going on in New York City too, with all the
cops,
the police shootings and stuff, and the mayor's useless as tits on a bar hog. You have a mayor that lets all that these towns let all this stuff go on with their bail reform and all this stuff, letting these criminals out.
The bail reform is
bail reform. Yeah, every place they've had bail reform, the crime rate's doubled. So,
I think it's pretty simple to fix a lot of these cities.
Oh yeah.
Less laws.
No.
Okay, less laws. Yes, less laws. They don't need a lot of bullshit ass laws.
Giving guns to people are not going to fix the thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it will. Oh yeah, it will. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Want to bet? I'll bet you.
I'm pretty sure it will. If people can legally defend themselves, I think we're going to see less of that.
Less of what?
We're going to see less of what you're talking about. Less of crime. All of that. Listen, we live in places where there's not as many cops as in New York City. I know you live you're living in that general Tampa area, Walter, where maybe there's more police departments and stuff like that. But I mean, in general, in places where people have guns, okay, there's less laws, less cops, people able to defend themselves. We're seeing less of that kind of thing.
I'm gonna use one word: demographics.
Okay, so what's wrong with the demographics? Go ahead. Let's tell me what's
the demographics of the places where the crime is the highest.
Okay, so you're saying demographics. What is it about the demographics? What are the demographics in those places?
I don't know. I'd have to look at them, but numbers don't lie.
Okay, so New York City,
numbers
what's the
do not lie.
What's the demographics of the people in New York City that are creating all the problems?
I don't know the exact numbers, but I'm not going to.
So what kind of people is it?
To say something that's going to get people all riled up.
But I'm trying to find out. You're saying the demographics.
All you have to do is look at nightly arrest records, and you'll see exactly what.
See, because you're looking at a lot of live PD, That's
No.
that's skewed. That's
Why?
not
Why
that's
is
not
it
proper
when I look,
representation.
hey, look at, why is it now? Seriously, when I'm watching
Mhm.
a town in Indiana, another town in Indiana, Live PD, why is it they have so much of this same kind of crime over and over and over and over?
What's the crime?
And, oh, there's drug stuff constantly.
Okay, because people are addicted.
No, most of them a lot of them are selling. by the way.
Okay. So
they're not all addicts.
why are they selling? I mean, why do you rob banks? That's where the money is.
You tell me why they're selling. Because there's money to be made.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I just said.
But
yeah.
why can't they work a regular job? It goes into those areas where it's a touchy situation. I mean, what do you do to somebody that's been arrested 10 times selling drugs? I mean, eventually you have to do something. I mean, you can't, have bail reform and kick him out that night and he's back out selling drugs the next day.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with people creating buildings and letting everyone that wants to dope themselves up, into infinity, go in that building and do what you got to do.
No, we don't need. We can't. We've had methadone forever, right? Methadone. That hasn't fixed anything. Methadone.
Human beings, at the end of the day, I think most human beings are sheep. Most people want to escape. Most people want to take the easy route to pleasure and all that kind of stuff. And that's why so many people are going the drug route.
At what cost to society?
Yeah. And also, look, now I think one of the reasons why we're getting that all of that stuff is amplifying is because of the legal drugs that lots of people are getting pumped up with. And then now there's this big, massive fight against legal drugs getting out, right? And being sold on the streets. And so people not able to get to those legal drugs anymore. Their doctors aren't writing the prescriptions and all the stuff going on there. Now they're going over to illegal drugs. Yeah.
That's a problem.
Everyone wants to escape the pain. When we probably need more pain in the world for people to get their shit together.
If you made it all legal, all tomorrow I said everything's legal, the pain would continue. I mean, it's not going to fix anything. It's not going to.
Well, I mean, one of the things I think that's happening is every time someone says they had pain, or this is what we were doing for a long time, right? Whenever people say they have pain, doctors are happily writing them prescriptions, and then they got addicted to those things. Then there was a crackdown on that. And so now those people who are addicted, hey, I'm not trying to say there's an excuse for that. I'm actually one of those people that cannot take the pain drugs. So when I'm in pain, I just suffer through it.
Some people that are more, they fall prey to that easier. It's a genetic thing. It's not, and that's not something they dreamed up. It's factual.
Yeah, and some people reject those kinds of things. Like me, my body doesn't work.
Well, you have enough willpower to do that. Some people don't have any willpower.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, for me personally, when I take those, like, any of these pain drugs that they have out there, when I take them, I throw up.
Well, then you get sick.
So I don't take them. So, like, one of the things I notice is how I react to it. I'll hear something on the radio, like a song or something, and I'll hear that one thing over and over in my brain, even if I take off the radio to the point I just throw up or whatever. So I don't take any of those kinds of medications. I just suffer through the pain and deal with it. But there's lots of people that got hooked up on these things, and now those people are out there. I'm not saying any of that is an excuse, but we're like creating these problems, and everyone's suffering from it. Yeah. So what do we do with all those people that are in pain?
Well, you give them the opportunity to get fixed, right? You give them the opportunity, give them the treatment that they might need. Once again, you give them the opportunity, and if they fail to follow through, I mean, what are you supposed to do? How many times can you help somebody fix themselves if they don't want to fix themselves?
I agree with you. Yeah, there has
to be a limit. There's people out there that don't care. They're going to keep doing it no matter how many times they're arrested, how many times they got to stop, how many times the police got to stop them, how many times, it's just this cycle that never ends. And, at some point you have to incarcerate somebody.
Yeah. What I think is the worst thing that's happening this is just me. What I think the worst thing that's happening to the planet, we all have it too good. We're all living a long time. Everybody has, everyone has idle hands and minds and all that kind of stuff.
Well,
and if you think about it, before all of this, there'll be all these things that will just take your ass out, and now there's things that keep you going.
Like a bear.
Yeah, so we're all just hanging around, and then there's lots of people with nothing better to do and bored and all that. I'm not saying you, I'm not saying me. I never find myself bored, right? But there's lots of bored people out there. And there's a reason for that, that if you go back in time, you see people who didn't have as much time, they didn't have it as easy, and they weren't as bored, and now there's more of that and more people, and it's starting to show, and it's starting to reflect in a lot of places. Right?
I guess.
Yeah. So,
I'll let you have that.
Yeah. So, and that's everyone. I don't think anyone is immune from that. All kinds of people are going through that. So, all right, we went over it. We're at 9 o'clock.
Hey,
Babyface P, I think, has tuned out from this whole thing.
That's safer, probably.
He's like, oh, mommy and daddy are fighting. I'm daddy and you're mommy. I have my own
opinion of things that are so uncouth that...
Oh, you know what? You don't want to get into it?
We don't put them... there's some things that I don't want to put on the internet, yeah.
You don't want to get into it? Yeah. Oh, I understand that. But that's why we do this, so we can get into some things that people don't want to get into. Some things that we have to deal with.
I think people need to voice what they don't like, and then it just chips fall where they may.
Yeah.
If you don't like
it. Okay, but I think ultimately we just have a lot of bored people in the world. What do we do with them? Put them on a ship, ship them into space or something like that.
Bored people. I don't know if it's bored people or just people. We'll just leave it at that.
I think if people weren't bored, they'd be more constructive.
Yeah. But
I don't think. Are you bored? Do you ever find yourself bored?
I have days where I'm completely bored.
Really?
And it wouldn't be boredom to a lot of people, but I've been doing it for a long time, the same thing over and over and over. So but to me, it's kind of boring. So that's why I'm always looking for something new to make and do and play with and stuff like that. So, but that's just me, Some people work at the same job for 30 years and are completely happy, and then they die.
Yeah. So when you're bored, I have no idea how to do it. But when you're bored, what do you do, Walter? I have an idea what you do when you're bored, but you tell me what you do when you're bored.
I think
masturbate.
Oh, sorry. It's dangerous.
Okay, we know what Babyface does.
but I'm able to control my dangerous thoughts.
No, I'm sure when you're bored, you're like, so for example, you're saying you build guns all the time, you get bored of that, you're out there building like mini bikes or something like that, right?
Playing with that maybe, or
yes,
So
I'm pretty sure you really don't stay bored that long. You just get tired of doing the same thing, which I get because I know I'm like that. I'll get tired of the same thing.
It's like some people can eat the same breakfast and the same lunch and the same dinner every day. I can't do that. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't care how good that steak is. After a while, I get tired of that steak. So.
Right. You got to burn it. That'll help. No. So I'm just kidding. Oh, see that you're not going for.
No, burnt. No, we're not going to destroy perfectly good stuff. Well, most of it.
Yeah.
There's hungry children in Somalia. Remember that?
Yeah. I think ultimately, I'm telling you, this is my theory is there's too many bored people out there, and they're not being constructive. And if they were able to, but you can't make people more constructive with their time and all that. So ultimately, we have all these bored people out there just being more and more destructive. And if they don't destroy themselves with drugs and things like that, then they turn on other people.
Well, then what do? You have to, once again, it's like a rabid dog.
Can't have them.
You have to put the rabid dog out of its.
Yeah.
We have that situation going on in a lot of places with the rabid dogs running.
And that's all over the world. I think that's what happened in the Philippines recently. You've got it's the reason why people are saying this is America.
And it's because of what we have.
Yeah, I'm sorry, not
there's nutty people all over the place. I mean, that's not an American thing.
Yeah. That's the entire world. Everyone has it. You know what's good? A nice world war will solve everyone's problems.
It's really sad, but it's really true. Because that's the only thing that brings everybody together.
So that sounds crazy to you.
You think that, but during World War II, you didn't have a choice whether you were going to come together and be part of it. Because there was people protesting the war before we got involved. And there was Nazi Party in the U.S. and all that. They didn't continue on once the war started. That all got shut down by the authorities, probably in a rather brisk fashion. Are we ready for that?
I mean,
Are we ready
but-
for the public displays of affection to be shut down in a rather brisk fashion?
I don't know if
I
anybody's
don't
ready
think
for
we are.
anything. I don't think anyone's ready for anything, in my personal opinion.
I don't think you're ready for the internet to be turned off. I mean, literally turned off. They would shut down the internet.
I don't think
because then
people are ready
they
to
would-
not eat regular meals every day.
They would not be in control of the media. You have to be in control of the media. To win a World War II, you have to control everything. You have to control all the thought.
Mhm.
They didn't win because everybody was on the internet or telling everybody how much everything sucked.
Mhm.
They just shut it down, and you either play the game or you go someplace else.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm not saying people are ready for it. I'm saying it's the ultimate outcome here. We can't take everyone and lock them up.
No, you don't have to lock people. Most people, there's not a problem with locking. Yeah. World.
All right. And at that, we're
Anyways.
over time.
Yeah.
And I
Yes, we
want
have
to
to
go
go.
get dinner.
Yes.
All right, okay, we won't solve this. We won't solve this right now. We'll solve it some other time.
I don't think we'll ever solve it. So.
Yeah, I don't think we ever will. I think ultimately it'll solve itself. Everything will blow
Do you
up.
know?
and
Do you know
burn
what
down.
will help solve all of this?
What's that?
I can tell everybody out there what will help solve all of this. If you go to
Oh, you bastard.
patreon.com/babyfacepea and donate, add your name to the donation thing, become a member. I will add you to Discord.
The Save the
if
World
you-
Fund? Is that
Listen,
what it
you
is?
go high enough in the thing. I have ways that I could make stuff for you. You just go in there and look at them.
And you won't be bored anymore.
And there's 5 more people. I think there's 5 more people. I have 5 more patches to give away because I've had 5 so far.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that will save the world, guys.
See, we
So
did
everybody
something.
out
We
there.
did something productive today. We got some extra
Pay
people.
your dues and you won't be bored anymore.
That's right. And it solves boredom.
Give
it'll
your money
solve
to
your
Babyface
loneliness,
P.
Maybe
Yeah.
or maybe not.
Okay.
Remember, I am not a lawyer nor a doctor,
Yeah.
but I can tell you that it will. Never
Make
mind.
you better.
He's also not gonna make it better, but okay.
You'll feel better.
All right, listen. So let's wrap this up. Let's start with Babyface P since he's already on a roll there.
Yes.
How can the folks support you?
patreon.com/babyfacepea. Otherwise, youtube.com/babyfacepea, baby_facepea on Instagram. I have some. Will I ever get a sticker? Shit, yes, I will get you a sticker tomorrow, and I apologize, Armament Axis. I keep telling him I'm going to send him a sticker, and I keep forgetting to send it.
Oh.
I know. I will send it out tomorrow. But anyways, Instagram, I post a bunch of stuff on there. If you do the Patreon stuff, I'm going to have a Discord if you're interested in that, and we're going to have fun on Discord. You can contact me pretty much directly through Discord all the time and bug me constantly. But that's pretty much it for me.
Okay, awesome. Walter, how can the folks out there support you?
You can. I don't know if you'll support me anymore, but you can find me on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and under Safe Terror Firearms and Gunstreamer Safe Terror Firearms. There's Dirtfoot Racing if you want to not be bored and check out some check out some mini bikes.
Believe it or
I've been
not,
really-
there's a lot of people out there that support you. Lots of people.
Oh, I know there is.
Yeah.
I know. Don't.
Yeah.
I'm not.
And Joseph Anthony says, "I love all you guys."
Yeah.
That's from Joseph
I mean-
Anthony. So
Yeah. Every once in a while I'll go off on a rant, but I'm all right now.
right.
I just found a really good Instagram page, and I didn't even look for it. Female bikini models. Wow. Anyways, no
Okay.
plug on that, but you
Yeah.
know, I mean, that's what I was saying here. But it just
Oh,
popped up
gee,
on
thanks,
my-
Walt. Yeah.
It just showed up on my. I don't know where.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
All right.
But anyways, yeah, you can follow us there on Instagram and all that stuff. Yeah, I post. Yeah. Anyways, so
Yes.
I'm bored now. I gotta go.
You
watch
can also find him on Minds, and you can find Dirtfoot
Yeah.
Racing and STEMparts.com.
STEMparts.com. Yeah,
There
and
you
if
go.
you
Get you
if you
ready
really
for the
get-
apocalypse that's coming.
Yeah, well, no, I don't advocate that type of activity, but I think we can all just get along.
Oh, now
Oh,
we
wait,
can all
I-
get along. Okay.
I get along with everybody actually. Just
Yeah.
certain things, you know.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So on my part, everyone should go to Hank Strange because we probably won't have this either that much longer.
We'll see how much free speech there is on the internet.
Yeah, we're not gonna have this that much longer. But go to hankstrange.com, sign up for our email list, follow us on whatever social media you guys can find out there. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we do have Jonathan from Arms List. So I think that's going to be a very interesting conversation. It'd probably just be me and Jonathan. I'll give these guys. Walter needs the night off so that he can.
I need to go. I'm bored.
Yeah. Drop his blood pressure.
Yeah, exactly.
Get bored.
He needs to go take Babyface's advice.
I need to hear an engine run.
What Patrick does when he's bored. I'll let you all rewind and figure that one out for yourselves. Thanks to everyone who joined us. We will see you tomorrow. Thanks to Franklin Armory for sponsoring the show. We appreciate you guys. Any final words here before I hit the button?
Oh, be civil, folks. Be civil.
Yes, be civil. All right. Take care of each other. Love your neighbor.
And try not to be bored, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what was that thing? And Merry Christmas to us all. We're out. Peace.